All right. We're playing Loop Hero. Is that up? Let me just make sure that's up. And a sound check. 1 2 1 2. Skibbity doo. Soup bop ba doop. And we're good. Cool. Just waiting for people to come on in and ask me any recruiting question. Okay, so didn't I get something new? Okay, well. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, everything is good. I am today probably going to work on my website a little bit as well. I have been slacking too much on it. So, let's see this. A spider on an adjacent tile. Let's do a lot of spiders. And a grove. Let's do here. So I really like how detailed this character model is, and then you get to this, and it's just this little teeny, barely any res thing. It looks hilarious. So, all right, let's. So we have a treasure. Can I do 3 and 3? All right, let's do 3 and 3 over here. I don't understand the benefit of the swamp, I will be honest. It doesn't seem... But, no. Taskbar behaviors. There we go. Can you hear me now? Let's see. 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 Oh, wait a minute. I know. 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 I changed a property, and I believe I know why that is breaking. Okay. What about now? Okay, cool. That should be good. I think that fixed it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I had the system. It's like not a huge thing, but there's so many little teeny things that can mess it. Say some stuff like "I love you." I love you, bear. Bear, I love you. Bear, bear. I love you. Come here. He's in the cone of shame. So, not me is wild. Yeah. Oh, there's a good boy. Hi. You're in the watermelon of shame, buddy. So, he's got a giant watermelon on his neck because he keeps scratching his ear and it's cutting him up. So, bear, bear. Yeah, I don't see you submitted your resume. Just do it again real quick, and then I'll get to it because I need it in front of me. And then I would be glad to do another resume review. Cool, cool. All right. Let's see. So there's a village here, and then we have wheat over there, a mountain over here, mountain over here, rock over there. Let's do a meadow over here, and then a battlefield here. Because this is a little better. Okay, these skeletons mess me up, though. I don't know if I want more spider cocoons. This is already going to be enough. Okay, more meadows. More mountains. I don't want to put more cemeteries. They're terrifying. Those skeletons just keep breaking me. Oh, do I want vampires? I want to face ghouls, but I don't want to face ghouls and vampires. Swamp. Let's do another swamp. Oh man, my guy is just not doing well right now. Oh, because I don't have a shield, duh. And this is vampirism attack speed. Yes, please. How do I unlock more of these slots? That's what I want to know. But how you been, Zero Who? Regardless of that. So, okay, so I get 2 every time I pass. Alright, we have more meadows. So meadows should go here. Just submitted. Note that most of it is the same, but I moved the experience up top because I put down my 2. Well, I'm good now. I was recovered from COVID, so that was not a fun experience. But now I am much better. Because that was rough, man. That was real rough. Yeah, we do both get sick a lot. All right. So let me. Why is this thing now not? Let me fix this. Why is it always do this every single time? It changes my settings just a smidge. And then I need this here. Nope, that is not what I wanted to do. Okay, we're doing this. Okay, there we go. That is good. Nope, no, it's not. Why? Why must you break constantly? Every time I have to do just a little bit of tweaking to get it to fix. All right, there we go. That should be good. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. Face is here. Every time, man. Every time. All right. So, let me get the game capture off, which means the audio. Ah, and now this broke too. Okay. So, window. Shouldn't be seeing my message face. Let's change that to there. Okay, cool. Okay. And now my face is messed up every time. Okay, hold on. Ah, let's fix this. And every time it breaks, every single time I have to change it. All right. So this is the whole window. So if I move this here, that is ideal, and then I'll move that there, and then I'll move this there. Okay, that is good. Is the game going to break now? No. But now I need to fix this. Okay. So let's shrink it back to where it should be. Okay. There we go. I think that fixed it. Yeah, Loop Hero is fun. I didn't think I'd like it as much, honestly. So, but I absolutely do. All right, so let me get your resume up. Okay, there it is. Already followed because you're the homie. Oh, thank you. Software engineer, full stack, Houston. Since summer 2000, up it up, but aiming for 2000. All right. Then I need to go here and just give me a second because I cannot see the chat while I do this. All right. Believe that is it. Just pulling it up. Yep, that is the one. Resume. And we do long review. Oh, Bear. Okay, hold on. Bear, my girlfriend just got home. So Bear is going crazy. Yes, you can go see her. Yes, go. You and your little watermelon. So, all right, there we go. Copy, and then let's do zero who. Bobby Johnson. All right, good fake name. Solid. All right, cool. Yeah, 2026, I assume. So, is what you meant. All right. That's good. And let's move it over here. So, first thing we are looking at is software engineer, full stack, developer, intern, backend. So if we're doing, I will say full stack is hot right now, but also do everything with that template because it looks like a wall of text right now, and I'm trying out other templates. Actually, that was what I wanted to do tonight. I did do the templates. I'm just trying to do the stuff. I was actually going to do part of the stream. If you go to the job resources in the About Me, it should show you both of the templates, which should go here. Would you do most of it right? All right, so we are specifically looking for internships. Um, let's see, software engineer, intern, and then we are doing. There's probably not going to be a ton of these, honestly. Let's do Texas because that's what you said you were going for. Okay. Principal. Yeah, that's exactly what an intern should be. Um, hmm, okay. Well, then I'm going to do this based on memory of what they are going to be looking for because I'm not seeing a ton of. Well, let me just see if I can do internships. So, experience level. Let's see if there's any five show up. Okay, that's something. Early career intern. All right. The BS in aerospace. Oh, that's something. Technology. Wells Fargo, bachelor's. All right. Hey, Painted. Hello, fellow employment seekers. Yes. We are doing Zero Who's resume right now. And then I'm going to go back. Bear, my girlfriend just got home, so Bear was whining, so he is not here. He will be back up later. All right. Word Office. Step. Look, even every time, Word in Office. This is a actual, like, computer engineering position for interns, and they still want you to have Microsoft Office, Excel, Outlook, and PowerPoint every single time. Every single time. Um, all right. And then let's do this with Confluence. C plus plus. If you're software manager. Okay. So um here's how I would like you to structure it. And I do know most of this because I've been doing a lot of software engineers. Is right now you're gonna want a different resume for full stack and backend, along with what else are you looking for? Full stack backend or developer? Developer may be broad. Then you may want to also tweak it based on the coding stack. So let me look at this real quick. So this is solid. I like the top. Good. Basic. Good. University of Houston, BS in computer science. That's fine. You're applying for interns, so expect it is good. I think this is too long, truthfully. TypeScript, JavaScript, Python, that does read more full stack, but I don't like all three of this. Sorry, I don't like four. I really like to keep the skill sections to a three, and I will be still honest. I'm not a huge fan of the skill sections. I really think they need to be in the bullets. Um, like you do have them here, which is good. but you still got to have them in the bullets. So that's, yeah, overall, those are a lot cleaner. So this is coordinated with a team of 12 developers. Good. I like the coordinated. Normally, I wouldn't say that, but for an intern, this is a good one. Um, to build out a platform, yeah, you might want to ditch the cloud. Like you want cloud, but again, having the skills in here or at the very bottom is want it mostly in the bullet points. So, but let's see. Built out a platform. So I know you have it down here. I would also put the stack between. So this is say coordinated with a team of 12 developers to build out a platform in blank. Just primary language, maybe the database and a library. Uh, Platform decided to helping people connect with each other. That's a little broad, but took part in businesses as well as technical challenges faced. I want this to be a little more descriptive. For the project, kept it to the bullet points. I made the interns bullet points in bed. Okay. Yeah, they're not. I don't think they're actually terrible. Like, I don't think it's going to take you too long to fix this. You really just need the stack, I think, between these two, and then maybe a little more descriptive than a people connect, like just a web page where people could connect with each other or the back end or whatever. And I want to know what business decisions, because like, did you decide to get people coffee and what coffee you want, or did you actually do with the for the other interns? So also, was this a team of other interns? I want to know. Um, Built out robust commenting functionality in JavaScript. If you're by utilizing the model viewer MVC, how many places say MVC? I don't actually know. That's not one I've seen a ton. Um, Three in Texas, but they are specifically for a software engineer. So that's actually you do want that. Actually, I was see, this is why we trust but verify everything. So that's actually yeah. This apparently needs it. MVC. It is the only one, but that's solid. I'm not sure how to elaborate with business decisions or teamwork. So for the business decisions, this is me switching to the web page real quick that I'm building out. For the business decisions, like what were they? I mean, like, it doesn't have to be a lot. You could just say, like, you mean coordinated with a team of 12 developers, software, and other interns in weekly stand-up meetings to build out our platform. In fact, I think you may not even want to use the word business decisions. I think you may want to do how you worked with them, right? Like maybe through email, Excel spreadsheets. Like, was it daily stand-ups, weekly stand-ups? How did you physically communicate with them? To helping people connect, along with dealing with technical challenges during the testing and launching phase. So, like, remember, you're not. I feel like the brags can be good, but I feel like everybody. No, here comes Bear. I feel like. Did you get cheese? Did Rose give you cheese, Bear? Did you get cheese? Okay, but I feel like the brags people, hey, less ready is people talk about brags way too much. Like, I just need to know how you communicated. Like, was it through Outlook? Because remember, that other one said Outlook. This one said MF. Uh, Yes, Bear Bear. Yes, you're in the cone of shame because you keep scratching your ear. But the other one said Microsoft, Outlook, and Excel and all that stuff. So, yeah, did your Rose give you cheese? Good cheese, yeah. Oh, am I scratching the ear? So, um, I don't think this is over engineering so much, but it's I think this is more of an overthinking than over engineering, which I'm going to be pedantic to say that. So, um, but yeah, no, it's remember, it's what we're looking for is just the basics for this because the this one, let's see, look, I like collaborative, lightning fast environment. Like it's what the keywords are going to be. The keywords are not you solve difficult technical decisions. It's going to be You used JavaScript to solve technical decisions by communicating with other members, that kind of thing. But no, this is still much better. Like, I don't want to just rag on this resume because it's actually much better. You really just need to add a little bit, even with the first one. Because like built out robust commenting functionality in JavaScript. Um, is robust a technical term in this? Because again, I don't know. I can't write hello world. I actually tried that once and it did not work. But like, or is this just you're saying it was robust? Because I I don't want to have too many. Okay, so then keep it. This is where I needed to make sure that wasn't just okay. If you've seen it, then keep it. And this is why there's back and forth. So built out robust commenting functionality in JavaScript. I would also put CSS and other stuff if you have it here. You still want like even this one, right? It says right here, HTML, CSS, CS33, JavaScript, that kind of thing. So keep the robust. Okay, cool. It was JavaScript and Flutter, then never mind. See, this is why there's back and forth. Because I don't want you to lie. The only thing I'd like people to change in their resume is their title, because that's the only thing that and titles don't mean anything. So we need to put the stack here, which I like JavaScript, I like Node, I like Mongo, DB, and maybe Android. I like that you put MVC because that is what some of them were. Relayed feature updates as well as bugs to the front end team. I like the second one. This is where you need to write it for somebody who doesn't know technical stuff. Uh, so like dumb down this a little bit. What is relayed feature updates? So like I truly don't know. This is me. I honestly don't know. I that's not something. Weird decision, but not my choice. So like yeah, what is relayed feature updates? How did you relay it? Was that like you used a whatever? I don't know. So also for technologies used, I would maybe put this to tools and technologies. Slack is good. Like relayed feature updates through Slack as well as bugs to the front end team to streamline communication. Um, I don't know if you need to say streamline. I don't think it's bad, resulting in a higher turnaround time for issue resolutions. I think that the second part is very good. You just need to dumb this down for somebody that doesn't know what a relayed feature is. But the second part is really good. So yeah, just in the first alone, this is already much better. And this is also why I'm not a huge fan of this, because you could have these in like your first sentence. So also, if you use TypeScript for this, oh, it looks like you did that their second one. So like, because we looked at this, which is fine because you have the bunch of stuff in this. Um, maybe if you could put something like a light, not lightning fast, but like a high volume or something equivalent. I don't know what the coding equivalent of that would be. Fast paced, maybe that kind of deal. Um, but yeah, you actually already got most of them. Like truthfully, I just feel like most of this is taking away from this stuff. Relay feature updates as well as bugs through Slack, resulting. I would switch it around to used Slack to relay future updates as well as bugs, resulting in a higher turnaround time. Because I feel like people know what Slack is, right? That's the messaging thing, I think. Let's see if many people actually. No, nothing has Slack. That's actually interesting. Um, something like that. Yeah. I am worried that nothing has. Isn't used a bad word? No, I think used is a good word. I don't think you should use used in every sentence, but there's. So remember when you're building this, you're not you're not trying to brag everything. Sometimes they just want to make sure that you did in fact use a skill. That's it. And that's what the used is for. Like you don't have to say as a software developer that you were a master Excel creating bullet points and pivot tables up the wazoo. You just have to really say that you used it and that's all they're looking for. So used is fine. Ooh, ad already? Gross. So in 5 minutes. All the fast-paced stuff makes me think that the devs will be on a bender coming to. Yeah, you are just the intern. Yeah, that's why. That's why you just write used, right? So remember, you're not here to be the star. You're here to learn, and they just want to make sure that you've used some stuff. So there are. This is where I kind of want to clarify. There are tools that you use, which in this case would be Outlook, Excel, and some other basic coding stuff that I haven't. And they're not looking for like mastery of them. They're literally just don't want to waste time training you. So I hope you don't goblin, but we'll see. Hopefully you don't as well. So, but yeah, that is so there are things that you were great at, which in this case would be actual coding. But yeah, you Slack to relay feature updates as well as bugs to the front end. I would say front end development team, but resulting in a higher turnaround time for issue resolution. Yes, I think that is very good. Just do front end development team because there was a small chance the recruiter may not know what the front end is unless you say front end developers. That would be solid. Um, and then yeah, remember you're gonna put what the platform was here, and if we can squeeze in Excel and Outlook, we should do it because remember some of these actually did say that. Uh, so I think Wells Fargo did. Was it Wells Fargo that said it? Um, software engineer, data engineer. Yep, here it is, right here. This is a qualification. This needs to be there, but you could just put it in your tools section, other technology, right? Like you could just. That's why I like this little section. Is you could just put Excel, Outlook, all those other things that you did. Take a look at the Microsoft. Okay. Did I miss it? Where is it? Brain. Microsoft. Is that the Blue Origin one? Where is the Microsoft one? Uh, okay. Can you just link it to me in chat and I'll go check. That's a lot easier. So, but yeah, I would change those things up a little bit and link it to me, and I'll see if you have the qualifications based on that. Because I don't want to look for the wrong one, so just link it in chat. Coordinated, collaborated with cross-platform team managers while taking direction from upper level staff to ensure alpha launch of the product. Okay. Um, generated a custom mutation to pivot off of graph queries. This might be too specific. Refactored login flow to you. Yeah, this also may be too specific. Never mind, their application closed. Oof. That sucks. Sorry. They're very quick. Like you really got to apply within like the first hour or two for some of those. But yeah, I like your first sentence. I don't know if there's a huge change. Uh, it's not like here, right? Like, how many of them are saying GraphQ in Texas? Maybe there will be a lot. Maybe I'll be wrong. No, no jobs contain GraphQ in Texas. Um, remember, what they're looking for is here, actually here. Like, these should be what your bullets are right here, these five. So, keep up on Texas. Cool. All right. So let's say United States, and then let's do GraphQL. And I do say internship, so that's going to lower it a lot. But there's only 198 that says QRL. You know what? Okay. Okay. This might actually work. But I do want this stuff, right? So in that case, this should be in your bullets. Okay, these things. I want TypeScript, I want Python, I want Django, I want Angular, I want Node, and I guess GraphQL. So you need your last hub. I used to live in Texas for a little bit when I was young. So let's see, Geek Squad, repairing Linux through active listening, breaking down complex topic concepts, often leading to a self. Yeah, perfect. It's too hot over there. It's so hot. Ugh. Let's see, manage, troubleshoot, and utilize the particular. Yeah, so this is fine. Yeah, I would just say these need to be redone with this stuff. So, and we might be getting an ad. Hi, sir. Hello, Bear Bear. Are you done? Are you resting over there? Yeah, well, after the ad because I don't want it to cut off. But also, I hate hot weather as well. I'm like the only one that moved to California and hates the weather. Like I need the cold. I'm a cold blooded. No, I'm not. I like the cold. The cold is where I thrive. But for this, we can just do for that. I would say something like because the mutation specific GraphQL using Python makes sense. Cozy sweater gang. Yeah, I want sweater weather, even though I don't use it. Ugh. 120 is gross. 120 is gross. Ew. Too hot. Hate. All right. Did it not? Oh, give me a thing. All right, there we go. What? Not. There we go. As soon as payment technologies used. All right. So I would say something like queries from user development group based on sign up data. Um, you know what? We may want to tweak the first census. Alpha loss of product. We could just say coded a coded X using TypeScript, Python, Django, GraphQL. Let's see our product. That may even want to be in the first one. My attention is shot today. It's so off. Hmm. Let's say something like instead of coded, what do they say over here? Projects. Open source monkey interview. No. Let's see. Lead three guys. Qualifications, violence, descriptions, applying, realizing peer reviewed software language. Coded. Okay, so um, created, not created. I would say also thoughts on this templates. I think it looks really good. I might parse some really. I mean, oh gosh, it's not just downloaded immediately. Yeah, it's not bad. Um, I prefer mine because I think it's less wasted space, but I I prefer mine over this, but I don't think this is a terrible format. So, like, I there's a reason I made my format the way it is. So, let's see, which is this still gonna parse right? Okay. Again, I like the links to that are here, which I will link again in chat. Those are the reason I put that is I think they're better, but I don't think you could go terribly wrong with the other. So how to do this is I would say something like coded RX in uh, types. Let's do that. Isographic UN. Like you could literally just say that or our primary uh, data stack, tech stack. Um, technology stack was X, which was TypeScript and Angular, where I used it to code uh, programs such as a custom mutation pivot off of GraphQL. I know this is slightly gibberish and you're going to have to retweak it, but something like that. Primary stack was TypeScript or primary technology stack was TypeScript, Python, Django, Angular, GraphQL, where I use those to code programs such as a custom mutation pivot off of GraphQL, which I would not put the GraphQL in the previous one. So that's how I would write that. Obviously, you are more knowledgeable of coding than me, so you need to make sure that makes actual sense to the hiring manager, but that will at least help with the recruiting. And then generated a custom mutation, pivot, probably integer off of a product. Um, I think maybe you switch this with the second line, right? Like our primary tech, like create it. What you know? What I think that might be what this is. This is how we do it. You switch the first and the second line, and then you make the new first line, which is going to be this, what your tech stack was, and then generalize what you do. Yeah, I just think you have to include more tech because, like, I think this actually should be your summary sentence, and the collaborated with a cross platform should be your second one because this one makes sense because you coordinated with a team of 12 developers to build a platform to helping people connect, and then you were also going to do the code stack there. So, and then when you have all that, you can just kind of not even have this. It gives you a little more space for your projects and stuff. So, and then I do want you to add like Outlook and Excel to the technologies used and just do it to tools and tech used. So, but no, I think these are very close, is the way I'm saying that. Do you have any other questions based on this? Because I still think this is much closer. So, and then you can use the thing I linked to reformat it there, which is actually also what I wanted to do was create the rules for it, which is right here. So I was going to be making it today, maybe on stream, which is going to be exciting. That's what people want is website building. So which is going to be all in Arial, 14 font for the name, 12 for the contact and status, 10.5 for everything else. You're thinking your brain is kind of smooth. We're all smooth brains here. It's okay. There's like three wrinkles amongst all of us. So and honestly, I think Bear has two of them. So then the section should be bolded. Okay, so I might do that after playing a little bit more of the Loop Hero because my attention today has been just gone. I have been trying to do so much, and I just sort of like doom scroll for a bit. I'm like, refocus, Lee. So, all right. But yeah, any other questions on that resume? So switch the first 2 points and then include a little more tech. Yeah, in both of them. Remember, I think you want most of these should be between platform, just do platform in blank dedicated to, and then in here it should also be more tech here. And then put the tools that you just need, like Outlook, Excel, that kind of thing, in the tech used. So that way they know that yeah, you've used Excel, you used Outlook, you've done it. So and then you can probably so the third point is good. Refactored login flow. I actually don't think so. I don't know. Does anybody utilize ng0 library component? Let's see. This is why we check because I've been wrong before. Nothing. Maybe it's just gonna say zero. AFA every time. Best viewers. Yeah. What does that mean? Best viewers over Angular material because Angular material blows. All right, let's. How do I? Where's the ban button? Why do I always have trouble with the ban? There it is. Click them, and I will do the ban. Warn, timeout, ban. There we go. Uh, let's see. Over Angular, I think so, because Angular material. Angular, look, right now, full stack is popular. There's a lot of like TypeScript, Angular, Node, JavaScript, CSS, HTML. Those are very popular right now. And if you can throw in AI or anything, but so I would recommend keeping those in, even if they're not your favorite, because they may get you the position. So, because they are very popular recently. I know because I'm trying to bring a pure Java developer. But but is it particularly important to not include technologies that aren't on your list, or more just don't bother with them? So this is the reason for that is tech resumes, and I don't have an example directly, is for somebody who is in tech, this makes a lot of sense. Um, but when somebody is not in tech, this is a blob. And let's say I am looking for someone with HTML and CSS, and I don't see it. I now know because I'm looking for it that it's here. Uh, but it's pretty hard. And if they're looking for Django, is it Django or Django? Like the movie Django Unchained, which is really good. I may not be able to find it here. So you want to be basic in some of those, unless a company is specifically saying they want something like that. Because typically, from what I've seen, is they really want somebody that is doing the primary language, a couple of libraries, and a database. Most everything else is not going to matter. Again, that's not every company. Some companies are very much specifically looking for some, but most of them are doing broad. That's the reason why I should switch the first 2 points. I thought the first point was solid because it uses a general idea. For the second one, I guess it kind of does, but like I don't know what the product is, I guess is the problem. Like, I don't think it's a huge deal, right? These are minor nitpicks. I want to be clear. Both of these are minor nitpicks about which one goes there. More importantly, is that you have the tech stack in one of them. Ideally, you want to put that in the first one, but like, some of these are way more important than others. So, and while you're here, I'm gonna pick all of the knit out, which I don't think that's a saying, but like I don't think there's a huge difference if these two. I just think it's slightly better, but it's there's other stuff. Based on what I talked to other engineers and recruiters, but to other recruiters it doesn't make sense. Also, people tend to lie about things they know. Like I've written 2 lines of Rust in my life, and most other people will put it on their resume. Yeah. So there is in interviews with tech, there is a problem of people listing every single tech stack, like you said, and most managers consider that a negative and not a positive because they assume that if you list everything, you're not good in the one particular thing they want. And maybe this is just the managers I've dealt with, but from a lower experience part, like people that have 1 to 2 years, when they see somebody list TypeScript, JavaScript, Java, Python, Ruby on Rails, C++, C Sharp, they assume they're bad at all of them. And they don't care because they're really only looking for like Java and maybe MongoDB and AWS. Also, you should probably add AWS somewhere here. It's not huge, but they probably like it that you've worked in a cloud environment. So it from a manager perspective is they want to see it all. Also, there is a very real, I want to say problem. There's a Most of my stuff is TypeScript and JavaScript, but even I think I should remove some stuff. Yeah, but I will say TypeScript and JavaScript are in right now. Like 2, 3 years ago, it wasn't, as far as I'm aware, but now TypeScript and JavaScript are in. So if you do products with those, put those on. That's more likely to get you a job. So they really think people are only good at like 1 or 2 things. It's a coding thing because they're more like actual languages. And this is just from somebody who's talked with managers. I can't code a single line anyway, but they're called languages. And I think that is actually very accurate as you need to know how to speak them fluently. So it's sort of like saying you know Spanish because you know what the word hola means, right? Like I know what hola means. I know what caliente means. But if I decided I could be considered fluent in Spanish, my friends would laugh me into an early grave. So it is very much like a language. And there are people that can do multiple of them, but typically at companies, they focus on 1 or 2. So most early age engineers, you're in proficient in a couple. If you say you can work multiple stacks in early age, yeah, uh, yeah. Well, again, this is the disconnect between candidates and hiring managers, and I don't know enough about coding to know who's right. I just know what gets people hired because again I barely can speak and type in English, let alone a coding language, and that's my natural language. So I'm not saying whether or not they're accurate. I'm just saying managers don't believe it because that is a perception. Yeah, like the guy who listens to lectures at 3 times speed. So Like yeah, I'm not qualified to determine if somebody is a phenomenal coder, but I do know what managers are looking for in somebody who codes. And those are very different. So, like, you know, and most managers are very much looking for specific things. I've said it before and I'll say it again. One candidate interviewed for three different managers at Agilent for three different positions in different departments. One said he doesn't think he's going to make it that Agilent. He said he was a nice guy, just doesn't think he has the skills. The other one said he was okay, but there were stronger candidates. And the third was like, hire immediately. And that's at the same company, and it was the same tech stack, which I think was the same tech stack. It's been a couple of years. So uh, yeah, it's possible. Like I know Java enough to work on it, but a resume I have nothing to back it up. Yeah, it's tough, and I don't think they would super believe you if you put all of the coding languages. Like applying for a job is very specific, which I feel like is the biggest point I need to make across most industries. Is most companies are not going to hire a generalist based on the resume. I am very good generalist and I get hired, but that's because I know how to write resumes and I know what they're looking for. But in a resume, you want to be specific. In fact, I feel like I should just put that in other rules. It should be resumes are specific to the job title. Put that in there. So every single language, like yeah, well, like I have seen, like I've done a lot. There's also, and I did want to mention this when I worked at what's the name Epitech. There was a lot of C2C resumes where I got, which is a company that holds people's visas and they're contract to contract. And they would list every single resume, like every single skill ever. And the resume would be like 3 pages long. And you would get them in an interview or two. And we eventually stopped working with them because, like, one or two times there was a fake candidate. Like, someone was giving them information from outside. And the other time is they didn't know all those things. And it really sucks because there are some highly skilled people that are in there, and that's one of the easier ways I think to get maybe a like into the United States as a citizen, but that's beyond my legal knowledge. But like they were using those resumes that were not very helpful. So and you get spammed with those as a recruiter. Is there is a ton of those that apply that have like every skill. So and another asked this question before, do you think it'll hurt me? The recruiters can't find the companies I've interned at online. Um, I mean, do they have a website? I don't think it's going to be huge. As long as they can verify. Okay. I mean, I'd be more worried about the background check. Um, or do you have any proof that you could work there is a bigger question. Because I believe you did. I don't think you're lying. Have a reference number and stuff. I mean, yeah, that should be it if they can prove. Do you have were they paid internships, actually, is a question. Do you have any pay stubs from it? Or things to your bank where you can prove that it was a thing? Okay. I would see if you can find records. So I don't think the recruiter's going to care because I don't think the recruiter has the time for that. Um, like it was very rare for me to actually do that specifically. I would be a little more concerned with the background check if they do that, but I would find out a way to maybe get proof just in case. But I don't think the recruiter is going to care because unless it's Fang or some other thing that's in the news, we're probably not going to be able to determine what that company is. So many, I despise tech company names. Uh, honestly, it's they're so exhausting. It's like Sapadu and Vop X. So, like, once again, I convince them before that. No, as long as you can talk about it in the interview, I think you're fine. We're not going to look up every company that existed. Is there a way to make sure a company doesn't have access to your home address? Uh, you don't give it to them, but honestly, most people's stuff like that is out there already. And they typically do need it for the background and stuff. Yeah, for social and stuff. Like I don't uh like they can find it if they need it, and you may have to provide it. But like, yeah. I don't know if there's a way to prevent it and get employed because typically they need it. But that's in a background check. So yeah, zero, back to what I was saying. I don't think you need to worry about that till the background check. Most recruiters are not going to have the time to check that up. So you should be fine. Maybe the manager will or not, but like by the boss, ex boss. You have also worked for people that are can kindly be described as would probably be on the news. Uh, but most bigger companies will need those types of things to at least send a check and to verify for tax purposes. If there is a way to do that without giving your address, I don't know. Maybe you could have a PO box, but that's a little beyond me. Uh, I'll be honest. I wish I could answer that better, but that's a little beyond me. Like, yeah, maybe you could do like it. So, in a lot of those times, let's say car was broken into and not stolen. I saw this type of car in a pocket. Again, that's a different story. That's your problems are deeper, I think, than my recruiting advice can get to and resolve to your ex companies. Uh, yeah, you're like again, the stuff you tell me should probably be on the news or in a watch list. Like this is so yeah, wild. I mean, like you maybe a PO box would work. Uh, a bigger thing is they would probably need it for verification and I-9 purposes. It's been a while since I had an I-9 directly, so I don't remember. But to prove that you're basically for tax purposes, they may need that stuff. Typically, they will if they're giving you a check. So maybe a PO box would work. That's what I'm thinking. But that is a little beyond me. Yeah, that person is psychotic based on what you have said in the chat. So that is beyond the recruiting advice I can give, unfortunately. Thoughts on a 2 weeks notice? I think if you are able to give a 2 weeks notice, it is good because you never know when you're going to work with those people again. Uh, oh, did they call me now? Shoot. Okay, well, I'll have to call them back. Hopefully, they'll leave a message. Um, I like leaving 2 weeks notice because you never know when that person who is your boss will be working with you again. But like, if you don't think they would ever give you a reference anyway, um, don't. But also, sometimes you're not able to. I'm not getting advertisement anytime mailbox is awesome for virtual mailboxes. Yeah, okay, so that's what I was thinking. Just stolen was my backrest pillow. That is creepy. Uh, maybe PO box, like we were saying. That might be it. I feel bad for leaving my current place, but I'm broke and need to start working somewhere. Just a retail position. I mean, look, 2 weeks notice, I think, is a luxury. If you are able to give it, but don't let it stop you from getting your income, right? Like that is the way I would say that is if you are able to give it. But like sometimes that's not going to be in the cards. So be kind and give it if you can, because you never know who you're going to work with again. But if you just say like, look, I really wish I could give 2 weeks, but this is an unpaid internship and I have rent due, and this is the only way I can keep a roof over my head. You know, is it messed up that I'm going to text my boss to resign and block them? I would prefer you don't do that. Again, I'm not here to be like, you know, super on the company side or anything, but like you never know when you're going to work with somebody again. Like I had people who have referred me to other jobs now, so dude, knowing how they are going to call me. Yeah. Look, also in case I didn't give a 2 weeks notice. Yeah, again, painted is that. I mean, look, you could just say, I really wish I could have given 2 weeks notice, but unfortunately, there are situations outside my help that I can give, and then do that. I would at least do an email so they have it on a record. But again, like maybe you don't know if you're ever going to work with them again. It is in an industry, it's much smaller than you would think, but sometimes you don't have that chance. So yeah, that's my view. Also in the ad, I'm going to go to take a quick break in the restroom. So if they call, just say I'm recording this phone call, calling me. Yeah, obviously send a respectful. That's. I mean, look, that's on them. I mean, I don't know if you could say that. You could just say I'm unable to talk about the situation. I enjoyed working here. Unfortunately, I need my peace. Right? Just corporatize your email. So because there are people that I will say this: being on time and not being a jerk will also is how you network. People ask a lot about how you network, but being on time and being not a jerk and giving courtesy when you can is how you network. So, because if they say stuff you can use against them, you can legally use a recording. I mean, yeah, that's fair. And like again, painted, your situation is different. They could have a reality TV show based on some of the stuff. So, uh, you've been dealing with a lot of crazy stuff. So, I might send a corporate style text because okay, see that would also be fair. I think just like you don't know what's going to happen in the future. Maybe somebody she knows asks for a recommendation and they ask for you. Like I had someone ask me for a recommendation recently, and I'm like, you know what? That could also apply to me. Maybe I'll apply. You know, like you don't know. So just when you can do it, paint it again. Very different situation. So but yeah, I would do a corporate style text if they you communicate through text. So, because I've had other bosses vouch for me and stuff like that. So it's a small world, and you don't want to be caught when you finally need help, and then the only person that can help you is someone you burned a bridge with. So more like unsolved disappearances. I didn't want to say NCI. All right, I didn't want to be that depressing, but uh, also, if you have any other questions, Zero, who during the ad break, let them know, and I will answer them when I come back too. So, and if there's anybody else new that needs a resume done, so also these are the got tweak it based on whether it's full stack or front stack. Build out a platform in X and elaborate what kind of platform it is. What business decisions, elaborate how you communicate, use Slack to relay feature updates as well as bugs to front end value, resulting in higher turnaround time for resolution. Include Python and GraphQL point. Yep. Switch the first two elaborate and more platforms on. Ah, correct. But in that case, no 2 weeks notice. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. Those seem all correct. Also, probably maybe take out some of this. I really think it should be up front in there. So I think that's solid notes. Also, I will still publish this. I'll make a note so I don't forget to publish this tonight to YouTube so you can just use it as a reference. Uh, let me let me make a note to publish the video. Publish video to YouTube. Uh, It's for the stream. Full VOD. Not full body. Okay, whatever. Autocorrect. Autocorrect has been the bane of oof, and the boon. So bad. That's all I got. Over. You think it's good? I I don't think it's terrible. I think it's solid. I think you need to do a little bit more work with some of that stuff. But yeah, I think it's overall much better. So also that 2 weeks, one of my friends did a terrible 2 weeks, but she actually ended up needing it for a rehire. Yeah, that's also it. I know with Mile Off, they gave me to think twice about getting 2 weeks. Like as a recruiter, I have never been given if I resign, I give 2 weeks. But as a recruiter, they lay you off instantly. But I still give 2 weeks. And because of that, Fably got more jobs too from networking. So always be respectful when you can. Um usually with layoffs, they'll just get you out so you don't mess with other stuff. But if you yourself are leaving, I usually give 2 weeks about the situation. Yeah, like and that's the thing. If you can, give 2 weeks. So like if you can give 2 weeks, but not always able to. For her bad to burn a bridge, yeah, it's not good to burn bridges. So all right, looks like the That is popping up. So I am going to be right back. All right, there. I will be right back. You're not following me, though. Oh, hello, Bear Bear. Okay, yes, I'm back. I know, I left you forever, huh? All right. Alrighty. Break over. Oh, darn it. I didn't have the music on this whole time. Oh, well. But yeah, uh, give 2 weeks when you can, but sometimes you can't always give 2 weeks. And as a recruiter, I've had that happen multiple times. So it's just the nature of the business. You really gotta think of it like a friends with benefits situation. Is you know you got to do what's best for you, but you still got to be respectful and polite when you can. So go up, computer. Go up. Okay. Well, that's. Hold on. Why is the? Okay, there we go. All right. So, where am I? I need a better shield. Okay, that one's a good one. That one's a good one. That one's a good one. Weapon is 7 to 10. All right. Oh, wheat field should be here. But yeah, I would do those changes and then go back again a little bit and just mainly because internships are very competitive. It's just tough. There's so many people that apply. And that's the biggest problem I think is there's just so much competition. Let's go with that. Do 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 do. Okay, so I need 3 more mountains, and then I can get harpies. Thanks for all that. I'm gonna tweak it over the weekend. Yeah, perfect. Glad to help then too. It's a multi-stage thing, you know. That's I feel like that is just what recruiting is it's never just one thing. It's always like multiple stages, and you have to fail and come back, fail and come back. So, but yeah, wishing you the best of luck, Zero. It is tough, even with a good resume. It's tough to get an internship. So, I got to complain about the gemstones. I'm sitting here sorting through more of them and point out how badly they're organized. One was a gram and another was 0.404 grams. That is insane. It's that much of a difference. It's although admittedly I don't know a ton about gemstones, so I assume that's also insane. All right, I need rock, rock. Do I do more groves? I don't think I need to do more groves. I do want more meadows though. And spiders. Spiders are easy to get. So, uh, leveled up. Okay, cool. Okay, every counter heals the hero. Do I have a lot of counter? I have no counter. The hero deals 1.5 damage for every potion used since this trait is taken. That seems good. All right, no worries. I wish you the best, Zero. And again, you need anybody. If you know anybody else that needs a job, refer them to me. Also, the butcher. I mean, Gemstone Cutter ruined these fairly okay quality zones of fixing bad cuts. There's one guy in the states that can do that, and he's like special magic. I guess my question is: are they salvageable for what you're trying to do? Painted, like, can you sell these back? Is this, again, this is I don't know most of anything on gemstones. So, max HP, evasion, and vampirism. Yes, please. Okay. Like I don't. I just wanted to know what the profit margin would be for that. So why do I have swamps? What do swamps give me? Blood groves, but I already had blood groves. I don't. It's like a step above custom jewelry. Okay. I don't know what to do with these. Should it cemetery and vampires? There's got to be something special with the cemetery, and I don't know what it is. What if I do cemeteries and spiders? Would that do it? Nope, doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm going to do this a bit, and then I'm going to probably work on my main website, which probably is going to be super exciting, but I figure I'll block some time off for it. Because custom jewelry is like class revenue that's real gemstones, not custom costume. Oh, costume. Okay. That makes sense. Treasure tile. All right. Let's do Bear. What do you want? What are you woofing about? What are you woofing about? Bear, come here. Bear. Bear, stop woofing. Come here. Bear. What do you want? Okay, you're fine. Okay, Bear wants out. Give me a second. Okay, are you leaving us? You just turned off my lights. Thank you. There you go. Go have fun. Oh my gosh, did you just break my lights, Bear? Okay. There we go. He just unplugged it and messed with the plugs. Ugh, Bear, why? That dog. All right. A village next to a graveyard and a wheat field. Also, typically gemstones are waiting in carrots, not gems. Okay. Man, I don't know nothing about gemstones. That is what this has taught me. And then we'll do a rock over here. By crafters, you mean like where they sell raw materials or a crafter? Yeah, that's a very good question, Goblin. Like, which of those is it? Okay, damage is good, and I actually want to use... Okay, both. Okay. Liquid, undead, and has a soul. That is terrifying. Okay, let's do a meadow. A meadow. A rock. Boop, 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 boop. Right, and this should make a mountain. And a village. There we go. Okay, gives a quest, gives a grove. I think that's good for now. I don't know what is summoning the gargoyles. Oh wow, that is a better sword. Liquid undead and has a soul sounds like the perfect employer. Yep, you know what? More candidate, maybe. I don't know. Do they manufacture stuff? My dad's really into gardening, and some of his kids, so we drive through the countryside hitting greenhouse craft fairs. I haven't been to a craft fair in... Wait, have I ever been to a craft fair? Have I ever actually been to a craft fair? That is a fair point. Every morning the sword is filled with sunlight, causing its next attack. That's mid. Temperature keeps the charge after playing. It doesn't work for the golden cards. Cool. What's a golden card? And we do a meadow. Let's do here. Almost worthly nicotine rivers. That's a hell of a title. Uh, nicotine rivers. That I feel like that sounds like the self insert of a like cigarette company's fan fiction. If that makes any sense. Okay. So, Nicotine Rivers is such a name. That is truly the greatest name of all time. Okay, we're good, good, good. Okay, let's. This is. Oh, it doesn't give me evasion, but it gives me a lot more. That. Okay. Vampirism. What do I need one more rock. I'm always needing rocks in this game. Bam. Alright. You know, I feel like I may need to end this run before it goes south. Let's see, where am I? I need to get to... Where do I need to get to? Where's the runaway button? Ah, here. Okay, Cozy Camp. Ooh. I decided not to because they wanted my degrees. We're only willing to pay. Yeah, I get that. Okay. Give me rock. Why? I have too many meadows and I don't know what to do with them. Give me rock. Give rock. Ah, a ghost. No, mountain. I need rock, not mountain. There's all in all, this is like a great deal at the Nicotine River, the old Nicotine River. There's another place that did the same thing called Midnight Manufacturing. Midnight Manufacturing is a cool name. That's way cooler than Nicotine River. Okay, come on, give me a single rock. I got another rock, y'all. Okay, cool. The rock is good. Bam. And then we're quitting it here because I do not want to lose all of this loot because it's like one of my best runs. Oh god, no! Yeah, okay. Alright. And then we're just getting away with what we can. Midnight Manufacturing Graveyard shit. I mean, look, I do understand having morals, and I think that is also very good, but you also need to eat. You know? Like, don't do anything that would make you feel awful, but sometimes you need to eat. So I don't blame anybody for doing that, especially because, like, after work, you can help people out and stuff like that. So, Graveyard Shift at Midnight Manufacturing is a video game. That is a video game, I swear. Let's see. I don't know what game, but it is. Oh, Smithy. Okay. Or Cemetery. Passing through a cemetery trying to do an experiment grant you a memory fragment can resurrect the hero if you upgrade it. That's really good, but I want the Smithy. Oh, that man is an interesting haircut. This is the best neckbeard I have ever seen in my life. Yeah, Midnight Manufacturing at Nicotine. No, it's Midnight Manufacturing at Nicotine River, the Graveyard Shift. That would be the title for it. By the anvil of the seven seas. Yarhar. Please, Fleur. You have no idea how I miss the heat of the furnace and the smell of the metal. Well, why am I making him Irish? I can't do an accent. I wanted to do pirate. Laddie, you have my word. You'll even have some. I can't. That's just being Irish, and I'm not. I can't do that accent. You're stranger to the sailor's craft. Shiver me hammers. How did you know? Uh, Made by Chilla's Art Games. Yep. There was a transportation issue. It was 30 minutes away by car, didn't have a car. There were no buses. Yeah, I feel like graveyard shifts are insane, especially if you don't have a car, because there's nothing that runs. So, uh, can't be destroyed. Okay, where is this? Oh my gosh, I need so much. All right, let's go. That is terrifying. All right. Did I get anything else? No. Okay, but what did that get me? Starts with warrior gear. Did I even... Okay, Smithy provides basic warrior gear, unlocks the ability to craft tools for the camp. If the supply depot. Okay, what is... So this is a supply depot, so I need a lot of wood. I need metal and this. Accents are hard. Yeah, no, it is. I can never do any accents. I'm terrible with all of them. Uh, I respect voice actors. They do a lot of tough work. So, oh, this is what it means by start with warrior gear. Okay. Oh wow, that was quite a lot of damage. So before today, I'd worked for like 3 solid weeks and only taken one day off. Now that I've finished with this one project, I'm gonna leave weeks and rest up and start sending my resume. Good. That's how you do it. Just again, remember, we are approaching the dead zones in recruiting. So now is the time to rest up for the big burst of what you need to do, because the November, December, there's not going to be anything for about 2.5 to 3 months. So, okay, so there's a blood. This only does it with the Grove. Is there something I can do? Like put a meadow here? No, because I've already done that. Sure, I guess I can guess this time could be like a low stakes training arc. Yeah, basically. So, I mean, that's how I would use it. Vampires. Let's do this. Um, ah, there we go. And I do know there's going to be a hiring boom next year. There always is at that time. I just don't know how much of it is going to be comparison to the other years. So, oh yeah, Nova called me today at his lunch. He was pulling. Oh, is that good? Is that bad? That's what is going to pull in about 3 months' rent in the next. Wow. Okay, so that's a good. That's a good pull in. Okay. So if I do this. Okay, good. That's very good. All right. Can I do? Well, if we haven't found anything by then, I'm sure gonna step up my game. Yeah, because I really do believe that people need to learn when to take breaks with it, because it's exhausting mentally. And between November, like if you're going to take a break, between November and December is the best time to take a break. So, because that's when there's like nothing that happens in recruiting. I really think if every recruiter stopped working between those days or only did one day a week, nothing would change. It's doing very good. It's the beginning of the good snowball. Good. I am very glad. The good snowball is a good thing. Oh, okay. Bandits. Okay, wheat. All right. Wheat, and then let's do a vampire. Okay, let's... I think this might be too strong. Okay, so a ransack village that couldn't find the vampire that could still fight you off. Spawns up to 4 ghouls per use and transfers something useful. Oh, after 3 loops. Okay. Oh, and that's after 33% taxes? Nice. So Nova is crushing it. That is really good. Sadly, the freelance editing world also picks up in the screen at the same time. Most everything picks up that time because that's when the new budgets and everything come in, and people, you know, the world shuts down because the IRS says that from last year we owe a lot. Ugh, that stinks. Oh, another village. What if I put another village near it? Okay. And then because the IRS says last year I mean that stinks. I wish I could help people with taxes, but that is not my qualification. So, what if I do a swamp and then a grove? The battlefield turns this into that, a blood path. Is the grove able to do anything? You guys know that next spring after choosing keep grinding out work for places that aren't really worth it, but just are grind. Yeah, I think that's fair. That's when you have it. They just the biggest oh no. The biggest boom I am gonna lose to this vampire. Is gonna oh, I got crushed. The biggest boom is between the first probably February, March, and April is gonna be the biggest time. Dracula, yeah. So those 3 months is when you need to put the hardest into finding a new job. So because that's just when the world is. Ooh, a farm. All empty tiles around the farm are transformed into gardens. After an expedition, it gives you one ration for every completed loop, but not more than there are garden tiles. You can build something over the garden. Unlocks the ability to craft food in the wheat depot. All right, so I should do this here. Ah, wait, did I already build another one of these? No. I should like one time upgrade this, but wonder if they were like practicing. That's a fair point. Maybe they were practicing. The vampire and the ghouls are what beats me, but it says it turns into something interesting, and I want to know what that is. So this should be. I never saw Over the Garden Wall. I feel like I should. Oh, let's use these. And ring and shield. I know it's good, so. Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, I think I need to do the website after this run. So, I'm still going to do it on stream, but, you know. Alright, so maybe a vampire and a field does anything? No, it doesn't look like it. That doesn't transform into anything. And a meadow probably won't do it. Maybe I do a bunch of groves? Ugh, those rat wolves are tough, though. Okay, so meadow, mountain, rock. And a spider cocoon. I really thought I would have done something with the forest, but it doesn't seem like it does. Okay, more rock. Boom, boom. More rock. Why is rock so rare? I don't... Okay, what if I put it here? I wonder if meadow and spiders does anything. But also, Nova and I are friends with the President America Gendo factors. Okay, that is highly specific, but also that makes sense since, you know, y'all are real deep into the gems. So, that is the geology. Max HP, pure damage, and evasion. Yeah, I should do that. Okay, and then I can heal 4%. Looking at okay, so you're now at the bargain bin ones that you're like, oh no. Okay. I know that feeling when you're used to high quality and then you're like, oh no, this is the opposite of that. Okay, so we got a village, which I will put here. We have a wheat field, and then can we do a? No, we can't do one near that. Okay, this is. I can give me a +3 at the start of each day, but I don't know if that's huge enough. Because I don't know if I care too much about that. Okay, and then the spiders, I'm good on spiders. Okay, vampirism, let's go. I need a little healing. I still don't understand the point of the swamp. Okay, rocks are good. We like rocks. So this is like, what the heck are these? Yeah. Okay, this is empty treasure. A treasure without a treasure, an empty shell, a sorry sight, especially for stone guardians that have slept through their eternal watch. Oh, that's what gives a gargoyle. Okay, so that makes sense. So if I do a battlefield, this is a vampire mansion, but I should do the battlefield here. Nova's like gem quality 1. Ooh. Gem quality 1. That is rough. Okay, what if I do a swamp here? Nope, I just made that way harder than I needed to be. And a spider? Nope, that's gonna murderize me. That is absolutely gonna beat me. Like, I don't know what the point of summoning that is. So I do like how the treasure chests attack. Let's see. This is a better shield. What is like the worst diamond you've ever seen? Or not diamond, gem. I want to know the worst of the worst because those are always fun. Okay, so cemetery. Oh, I don't want to do it here because that would wreck it, but whatever. Okay. I'm just creating like hot spots where my character is going to lose. That is absolutely what's going to happen. Do you need a better weapon? Which hopefully I will get here. No. Okay. So far, so good. It's like better, but it's not much better. Ah, better rock. All right. And that can I make another mountain side by side? Let's do one over here, and then another rock. Yeah, let's save a rock. Wait, can I do a meadow? No. Can I do a rock? I want to know what make things into other things. Like, I want to know if there's like a thing that shows me that in game, not out of game. I know there's a wiki, but I want to look at the wiki because that's not. Hmm. Each time the hero passes through a tile, he will heal for each non-road tile around it. If your HP drops below 30, your regeneration is doubled. So far as a real opposed to glass resin, probably either ruby and amethyst. Okay. I guess let's do this one. Each time the hero passes through a tile, he will heal for HP for each non-road tile around it. Okay, non-road tile. Okay, this is destroying me. Oh wow. Ah, and good weapon. This is way better. Oh no! Mosquitoes! Okay, can I... So each non-road... These vampires are brutal. Alright, defense is good, counter is good, or vampirism. Some games I like to look at a wiki, but in others I stop and refuse. Yeah, no, I'm with you. Some games, the discovery. Ooh, ad. Ooh, ad. Also, that if we have anyone new, feel free to ask any recruiting question. Um, Stupid ads. Okay, so this would break this, and it turns into in 3 turns. I don't think I'm gonna last that long. So I can do a meadow. Frack, man. What do I do the meadow for? Rock. +5 for every adjacent rock mountain. Where do I put this meadow? And a grove. Wasteland Road. Okay. Is this time to bail? Is it time to bail? I want to do one more. Oh, the potion! Okay, so this is vampirism, vampirism, evasion counter. This is max HP, pure damage. Okay, cool. Aesthetic anything. Okay, is this counter damage, attack speed? Probably that. Okay, back. No, I'm with you, Goblins. Some games you need to look up to have fun, and other games looking up is will actively make it a less fun experience. So I fully agree with that. And this is one where I do not want to look it up because the adventure is in finding. What was that? What? Oh, was that another? Was that another bandit camp? Let's see. Vampirism, vampirism. So I'm gonna make a D20 out of a synthetic ruby. That seems neat. Okay, can I go one more round? Or do I call it here? Is the question. I'm gonna heal a lot. Let's see how the wolves do. No, I think I can go another round. Okay. Yeah, I can go another round. And then we're going to be doing the interesting of me making my website in Squarespace because I want to get people more information on that kind of thing. All right, so this is a lot. Okay, we're good. Let's do a meadow. A meadow. Gives a random surrounded by empty spaces. I wonder if I put it next to a thief, what would happen? All right, let me look at this link you gave. All right. Oh, wow, that's neat. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's so cool. That's so pretty. I like that. That's awesome. All right. Goblins we're fine with. Oh, this is better. 16 damage, defense, and counter. Yes, please. Kill 1,000 people. Ooh. Okay, we're good with this. Don't need the meadow. I have enough rock. And it's gain with anything on an empty tile around it. Okay. He does a bunch more. Yeah, that was really pretty looking. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh boy. No. Oh no. Can I focus the target? No, I can't. Ah, a ghost. Ah, a ghost of a ghost. Can I get a ghost of a ghost of a ghost is my question. I wonder if that is a thing. Oh, these stupid mosquitoes. Okay, I need to pause it to do something. Okay, so we have a mountain. We have a mountain. We're doing a rock over here. And a rock over here. And a mountain over here. And then a meadow. And a meadow. We have a grove. But I don't know if I want to do a grove, but why not? Like for Ace Attorney games, every time I finally get out with trying to figure out the solution, I just end up getting mad. Yeah, I remember distinctly staying up till 3 in the morning when I was like 14 trying to beat one of the Game Boy Color ones. Not 14, I was like 18, 19? Not Game Boy Color. One of the Game Boy Advance. My brain. For every potion used since this trade. It's like you can't look it up because you just ruin it for yourself. You absolutely need to just basically tough it out. Okay, what does the 3 stand for? Ah, the Phantom Shield as... Yeah, but what is the 3? Okay, whatever. Okay. Alright, we're good. How many loops until it summons the boss? Like, I need a better weapon. Oh, wait. This is... Oh, nope, there it was. Cool, good job. Just lost it. Is orange better than yellow in this? Stupid bandits! Okay. Man, I want way better equipment. Okay. Speak and thou shalt be delivered. Yeah, this is way better. Okay. This is... Attack speed is better. No, counter is the same. The other one is better. Okay. Give me better weapon! Okay. Village. Can I do a village next to a goblin encampment? A meadow. Okay. Yeah, the D20 one is very pretty. No, better. Okay, give me a better weapon, please. Oh gosh, can I beat the Lich with this? Okay. We're doing another treasure. Okay, what happens if I put it here and then just fill this around? Okay. Oh, is this better? No. Like, it's more damage, but I don't need it because the other stats are better. I feel a nap calling me. Take a nap. Be the best nap you can. Although, admittedly, it's like 4 o'clock, and napping at 4 o'clock is an exercise in danger. So, do what's best for you, but that's a risky endeavor, my friend. That's a real risky endeavor. Don't worry, I'm a power napper. I cannot. I took like a 2-hour nap, and I was up till 4 in the morning. Like a couple of days ago. It did not work for me. How do I stop getting hit? Okay. Stop getting hit! Yeah. Okay, we're doing planning. I get dose for like 10 minutes, come back refreshed. 30 to 40. And that must be 4 hours or it's not worth it. I agree with that. Actually. That's a statement I also agree with. Like if you know what? No, sometimes if it's like a couple of minutes, like it needs to be at least 40. Okay, we're good. And then I think we let it ride. Okay, now the question is, do we do the final? Because I haven't gotten a good weapon. What is this? Shield is better. No. Yeah, and that must be 19 hours or it's not worth it. Okay. Please give me a better weapon. Okay, I think I have to quit it after this one. My character will not survive. I don't know if he's going to make it through this one, honestly. Okay, okay. Oh! This! Pure defense and regain. Okay, we have vampirism. No more vampirism. Probably should get a better ring. Okay, there we go. Now, can I survive? No! The answer is no! Rip. Oh, can I build anything? I got too cocky. I should have left it the last run. Oh, I need one more of these to do a farm. Oh, but I already have a farm. Okay, cool. Alright, I am going to take a break from this game and do some website building, which I hope I'm not going to lose everybody for. But yeah, if anybody also asks any other recruiting questions, feel free. So, let me cancel this out. We're going to go here to Bobby Johnson, and then we're going to do this and this. And turn on thine music. Okay. All right. I'm also going to do a resume roast, which I think I should do probably right now. No, a resume. Right. Let's do. My mouse pad is purple. That's cool. Okay. Let's see. What are we doing? Brain. There it is. Let's do an account manager for Mercury Fuel. All right, let's make sure this is good. And we are good to go. I don't want to show the hiring team. There we go. All right. So for this job posting roasting, we are going to be doing a redo because I did not like that. So let's see. I'm not saying anything getting lost on my mouth pad. Okay. We are doing a job posting roasting of Mercury Fuel's account manager position. So this position has the salary, which is always good, is a requirement in Los Angeles. Location, must have reliable transportation to the drive to California, ability to go into Torrance office 1 time a month, travel to different cities. Okay, I actually really like this, even though this is very long. There is a lot of deal breakers that they've put up here up front, which is what you want in a job description, because there's a lot of people that may not be able to do that. Managed, okay, very quick thing about the job, that's good. Responsibilities, solid. Qualifications, they have a bachelor's degree, okay. 1 to 3 years of B2B, excellent verbal written communication, strong networking, be task oriented. Let's see, I'm not a fan of this. nor strong networking skills. I know that's going to be weird. It's just that's a real tough one to find in a resume. Really take initiative and work as an independent contributor. Sometimes you can find that. Attention to detail. Okay. Ability to priority work in a fast changing environment. Have own transportation. Be able to see. Trade potato. Preferred existing relationships at a couple of companies. Okay. 1 to 3 years working FBO. Self-starting sales and experience in aviation. Um. Honestly, I think these are the strongest parts of the job description. Um, these may need to be required, but those are like I feel like most jobs say excellent verbal, written communication, presentation skills. So I don't know if this needs to be here. I would prefer something that, more along the lines of what presentation skills they've used, such as like PowerPoint or Canva, something like that, and has worked in a team would probably be better. So truthfully, the top three are good and everything else. I think this is overall like 8 out of 10. Pretty good. Pretty good job description. Could be a little bit better in my personal opinion, but overall, I like it. Good job, Mercury Fuels. That's a thumbs up. So, let me do this. All right, delete that. Delete that. And then this is the MK file. And this is job posting roasting. Yeah, I think that was solid. Like, there's a couple of things I'd be like, it could be a little bit better, but like, I feel like I was mostly nitpicking. That's a pretty solid JD. I like it. So, that's good. Good JD. Recruiter should be happy. That's a good one. So, especially because they list this here of which they're preferred, but not necessarily something that is required. So, okay. So, resume rules that I am having here. We have education certificate, number of that, no phone number, email, other rules specific to the job title. Okay, so I am building this out. Let's do edits. So these are the goals on how to make it better, which I'm going to go back and forth to, and we're going to use Squarespace to do this. So, how do I bring this? Resume 101, build a better resume. Let's say we're going to edit this section. No, we need to do ad block. It's been a second since I did this. We're going to do text. Let's do this. I think an important one is what is a resume? What is a resume? And what is not a resume? Nope, that's bad. I'm gonna assume somebody knows what a resume is, but maybe I should not make that assumption. I think it's fair to say, what is a resume? Is a resume what? No, I would need another. So we'll make this a quick line. What is a resume? What? No, it should be what a resume is. What a resume is. What a resume is not. Resume is not. Okay, cool. So we're going to move these over here for now. Let's see. I'm sorry if this is a little boring or not, but I need to do this, and I want to help people to make this clearer. And this is a good time to do it. And while it's on stream, I am able to somehow focus more for this. So, okay. A resume is a document, is a form that is designed to get you an interview by showing the recruiter or hiring manager that you have the basic qualifications to do the job. Qualifications to do the job. And we are going to save every couple of seconds. So, what a resume is not. resume, it is not a marketing tool. Bad resumes try to market themselves. It is better. I mean, I know that's true. I just want to make sure I can write this correctly so that people can understand it. So, what a resume is a form that is designed to get you an interview by showing the recruiter or hiring manager that you say form, basic qualifications to the job. It is not. It is not a marketing tool. I'm just gonna state bad career coaches, and if you try and make your resume not showcasing, I'm gonna say every time someone, it's not technically every time, but it's going to be most cases. Every time someone makes a resume to stand out, they will get rejected. Your interview is where you stand out. Your resume is where you stand in. Does that make sense? Where you stand in? I feel like I'm trying to be clever, and that's not actually clever. Oh, actually, if it's in your schedule, we'd be able to go through some entry-level job postings. Not my guard part. Yeah, that's fine. I'd be glad to do it. I don't know if you're going to need a ton. Honestly, I feel like they might, as long as you have a guard card and you apply, they may just hire anyone with a pulse. But that's my guess. Because that's, resume is, I'm just going to, it is a form. It is a form that is designed to get you an interview by showing the recruiter or hiring manager the basic qualifications to the job. Resume is not. Nope, not copy. Okay. What a resume is not. Every time someone makes a resume. Okay. So it is not designed to make you stand out or as a marketing tool. It's only marketing tool. Those who make marketing tool. Just want to see if you can parse out the stuff I'm missing. Okay, yeah, no, I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't know if there's going to be a ton. Like, honestly. Also, I think Indeed would probably be better for that, too, truthfully. Jobs under, like, 50K, you probably want Indeed. Resume is not designed to make you stand out. Okay, maybe I don't need to do the explanation here. Or as a marketing tool. Your interview makes you stand out. Your resume. Okay, I know how to write this. Okay, it is not designed to make you stand out or as a marketing tool. Stand out. That is what your interview is for. Stand out amongst the candidates. That is what your interview is for, or as a marketing tool. Most one experience with I don't have, and I'm not willing to use my own card to patrol. Well, that's fair. So this is, I know this is Nevada. Let's just do Nevada. And then you're looking for like security guard stuff, right? Probably just guard. Is that not? Something's wrong with my search string. Let's go back to tier 1. Oh, right. That's it. I don't want to unhappy do this on my plate. That is fair. Hey, Omni Dude, you literally just missed the hour of me playing Loop Hero. I'm now fixing up my own website, which is probably going to be a super exciting stream, but it is good for job seekers, and I need to do it. I will play more. I'm going to be taking breaks for it. Also, I will get Bear during the next commercial. He ran out of the room, but he has the watermelon of shame right now, so, which I will explain later. Okay, yeah, you wanted guard, security guard, I guess. Hyclex. I was okay with it. It was very weird, which I will do more. But I actually was kind of into Loop Hero. Was like really caught me. I really liked it. So also, we're about to have an ad, but I'm gonna go to the restroom during that time and get Bear back. So it was a very cute watermelon. He does not like it though. Um, so pissing us some stuff. What is it for guard jobs? Security. It should probably say guard. Guard. Can you find one or two that you want? Because there's a lot of stuff here. Why is this showing in Texas? Something's borked. Uh, I love watermelons. So, watermelons are great. Okay, so this is... Why is this showing in Los Angeles? This should be in Nevada. There we go. Alright, I've never met another person... I have. One of my friends hates watermelon, and we don't understand why. Responsibilities, minimum requirements, high school diploma. Just put your high school diploma. 2 years in the military or additional security. 6 months involved protection of property. Admin. How many people have applied to this? 4 people. I'm not actually wanting any of them part-time, I guess, in Vegas. Okay. How about this? I don't want to go through a ton of these. Find a couple that you want and link them in chat, and I will look for there. So. Yeah, Painted is back. So. Yeah, again, pick some jobs, send them in chat. I will find them from there because that is... I know you have a very particular things of what you want. So. Okay. What a resume is, what a resume isn't. Let's see, do this over here. They are doing gemstone stuff, and you know what? I will let them describe it, but better is the word. Oh, there's a wolf. Hello, wolf bear. Okay. Resume is. Okay. Right. What a resume isn't. Alright, what a resume is, what a resume isn't. Let's see this. Okay. So, recruiting and training services and relate that resume one build a better resume. What a resume is, what a resume is not. The rest of this shouldn't be bolded, but I also should be using a different font because this is very hard to read. Okay, so let's do paragraph 1. I think I have heading 3, which is good. Ah, it's loud. All right, let's do this one. All right, and then let's do that. And then we also want to do heading number 3. Why is the font different? Why is that font different? Let's see. By the way, Gunther, do you remember Katie Mello? I'm bad with memory. I'm sorry, I don't. Okay, so I can't use that. She got a job. She's using the Michigan. I'm glad she got a job. I don't know if my stuff helped her because that was that's too soon probably for that to help. But I'm glad they got a job. This should be perfect. That's what I'm doing. My focus is out of it. Why is it? Oh, heading 3 and heading... No, what the heck? Heading 3, heading 3. Why is this font different size? Same companies work for good. And I'm glad they got a position. So, let's... Now, is what a resume is not. And then let's edit the section to do the background, to do the colors of the background. I'm doing this. Is that hard to read? Dark blue. Might be hard to read. Dark. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. let's see what a resume is. What a resume is. I'm gonna put like my face and stuff here later, but yeah, I'm glad they got position. I'm glad that helps. Or they got something. That is very good. What is a resume? Let me just put what is a resume. What is a resume? But a resume is not. There we go. Okay. Same thing over there. So I have that unprofitable LSC, but it's been getting community interest, made enough money to renew the license. Yeah. About to pay off some business debt. Ooh. We have job donations and art gallery, sort of the worst gemstones you've ever seen. Or about to split in office space. That is neat. I didn't know the office space one. Or you did. Add. Okay. I will be right back. I'm getting water and restroom. There. Your audience awaits. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Here, on. Okay, sir, I need you to go on the bed. Come on. Here, on. Cool. You missed. Good boy. Ugh. All right. Let me show you his watermelon omni. There it is. Okay, hold on. I'm about to give you the treat. Okay, are you ready? There's one. See? Then the watermelon of shame. Don't take my hand, little one. All right, there you go. Okay. Go sit down. He kept scratching his ear until it started to bleed. So we have him in the watermelon of shame until that heals. Yeah. All right, what is a resume? As far as I can get you an interview. By showing that you have the basic qualifications to do the job. Where it's not designed to make you stand out amongst the other candidates. It is or as a marketing tool. Okay, there we go. Bear, did you just immediately know your people demand you to be on the bed? Okay, are you sitting on the floor? I'm sorry. I guess you're tired. So All right. Um, let's do, oh, no, not format. We are going to do another one of these. Put that down. And then to not make overly verbose, this is an example of a great resume. It is boring. I don't like the word boring. I've used other recruiters and myself has added that it should be boring. But I feel like that is giving the wrong impression to people outside the industry. I want to know that it should be basic and boring, but I don't want to use those particular words. It should be clean and simple. I like that. This is an example of a great resume. It should be clean and simple. No frills. Clean, simple, easy to read. Clean, simple, easy to read. There we go. That is what we're doing it. Clean, simple, easy to read. And then this is going to be changed from resume template to from template resume example to barista. I hate words, y'all. My dyslexia hates words. I second guess everything, even though when I don't know if I should. This is an example of a great resume. It's simple, easy to clean, easy to read. It should be and easy to read. And easy to read. It should be simple, clean, and easy to read. This is an example of a great resume. It is clean, simple, easy to read. Oh, no. Gosh. Thank you so much. Omni, the hot tub stream is going to be for you, my friend. I appreciate it. I really do. You've helped so much when I'm doing some boring crap right now. And I thank you for it. And I will play more games. Okay, this example of a great resume is clean, simple, and easy to read. Okay. There we go. Oh, that menu is moving forward. Yep, that'll be the goal. That will be. All right. So clean, simple. This is an example of a great resume. It is clean, simple, and easy to read. Right here. So what should I call this? This is specifically for the barista. So no, I should put this over here and do this over here. Actually, it's going to hang out tomorrow for a painting meetup. That's cool for a painting meetup. Barista. Let's see. This is an example of a great resume. Easy to read. Great resume for a coffee seller. Barista. What do they call him? Okay, hold on. Barista. I don't want to just use barista. Bartender, banquet, server. Server, cook, server, barista, bartender. Food server. Okay, so we're going to do for example of a great resume for a food server / barista. Spelling barista. There we go. That's where the Nova and I have one car. Good. Glad that they're aware of that. Nope. We save. Cancel. That is why we save. Okay. So, formatting. Okay, so I'm actually going to add a section. I'm going to do just a blank section, which is going to be right here because I realize I think I need this, which is going to be font, text, and this is going to say, if you know what a resume is, here is my template. Uh, there we go. No clue what a resume is, or want to know the breakdown of why my template is amazing? Click here. Scroll down. Fair chance means they will hire you if you have a felony. Not that like the requirement is to have a felony. That would be an interesting job. But fair chance employer is, I think it used to be known as second chance employer, but it basically means if you have a felony, they can still hire you, because a lot of companies and places will not hire you if you have a felony. So, but yeah, like, need to commit a felony to have this job would be wild. If you just want the template, let's see. Okay. Here is the template for my resume template. Here is the best resume template you will ever see. All right, let's do this. Second heading. Must commit 3 felonies to work in this office. Like, dang, that's wild. Yeah, they don't usually let guards have a felony in the past. Well, this one does. Fair chance. That is what fair chance is. I don't know if it works for everything. Like, there may be some specific felonies that they're not able to, but it typically does mean that it's not an instant no. So I did work for was PPG a fair chance? I don't believe Agilent was, but I believe PPG was. So it's been a while. It didn't come up a lot because they didn't check for it, so we didn't know, if I remember right. There was part of the background check, but I don't believe that felonies were an instant disqualification. There were, I think if anyone popped up, it was essentially we need to go to a lawyer to make sure, because there's some specific ones. So, Headless Headhunter resumes. Resume. Template. And let's do this. All right. If you need more convincing, below I will describe. If you need more convincing or have no idea what you're doing in creating, no idea what a resume is, what a resume is used for, scroll below. Oh god, only 2 jobs came up. For what? The fair chance? Is that what popped up? The fair chance, only 2 jobs came up? And there's not a ton that do fair chance, I'll be honest. So, oh man, I got my phone blown up. So, we're Las Vegas part-time entry level. I wouldn't fully trust the entry level. No, I know you weren't. I just didn't know that was what you were searching. Part-time may be an issue. I would actually leave out the entry level, because not all jobs that are entry level are going to show up, and some jobs that are not entry level are going to show up. Those filters for entry level don't work a lot. I'll be honest. They're kind of glitchy. So you may just have to manually scroll through them, since there's not that many. Okay. In that case, that's a tough one. They may not actually be part-time either. You may have to get rid of that. I mean, it's essentially you got to keep adding and adding and adding. But admittedly, if it's going to be third shift, there's probably not going to be a ton of candidates. Third shift swirls are brutal to get for, which is understandable, because no one wants to do it. So, No, I did get rid of it. Okay. Well, like I said, just send me one or two, and I'll see what we can tweak for it. But overall, it's. I don't think they're gonna need a ton. They probably. I'm gonna guess right now. They. Sorry, I have a itch. Maybe I need a cone. They're gonna want. Um. They are going to want computer skills, so just showing that you can use a computer. They're going to want that you can do some physical activity because it is a physical job. Obviously, if you have any law enforcement stuff, they'd want that, but you don't, so that's fine. All of what I have is Las Vegas night shift. Search is guard. It may be other names. You may have to change it. I will say Indeed does not do well with Boolean searches. Are you looking on Indeed or LinkedIn? LinkedIn, Indeed, you have to just manually keep typing different ones in. Their search strings are iffy. So, what is these used for? Why you should have it, or all that stuff. Maybe security. I would say, yeah. I don't think you can do Boolean searches on Indeed from a candidate perspective. I would do security guard. I would do guard. I would do private security. I would do. There may be a couple. Basically, that you're gonna have to. Let's see. Other names for security guard: Sentinel, Sentry. I know that's weird, but it might actually pick something up. So. Also, inspector, factory guard, protective agent. Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of different names for it. The link exceeds the character limit. What? I'm sorry, what? If you need more convincing to know what a resume is used for, or have no idea what it is used for, scroll below, and I will teach you. And break it down step by step. Okay. So, what is a resume? All right. So that's good. Resume template. Step by step. All right. Resume is a form designed to get you an interview by showing that you have the basic qualifications to do the job. It is not. Can I change the color? Ooh, this might be too much, but I kind of like it. Also, Omni, let me know when you're back. I will probably take a break in a couple of minutes to play some more Loop Hero. Or High Lake, if you want me to. I already know I can't do anything with phones. I can't hear it. But oof. I mean, stop focusing on what you can't do. Focus on what we can do. We just get a couple of links and then we'll go for there. You don't need to catastrophize before you even see it. Most positions are not for everybody. So, it's not. Resume for a food service barista. Okay, so this is the resume template, which I do not need because it is over there. So, boop, that is over there. I'm going to save. Okay, and Vista. And then I had, in this, I think I made, I know I did this somewhere of the job description. I'm going to have to go through my own links. Templates, how to create a resume. I think it's this one. I'm going to share on the keywords. Okay, cool. We're going to go down here. All right. Okay. How to make a math suck? Blah blah blah. So yeah, winners are not. Let's go further down, and then I want to do this over here, which is going to be, resume rules. Let's do resume rule number 1. Does the hashtag come before or after the number? After. That is it. Number 1. don't like the coloration of that though. Number one. Resume rule number one. Also, I really am not just talking to myself. I would definitely help. I know the tools and what they are. I'm having some trouble like getting them out here. So if anybody has any opinions on this, I would be glad to have you second guess this work. I'll be honest with you. But resume rule number one. This should be the regular formatting, which is the white color, I think. Yeah. Nope. Right. And let me do this. Nope. Okay. Can I? Wait. Okay. Come on, computer. Please stop. Okay. We're gonna that. That goes there. All right. Resumes are job title specific. Your resume could be tooled towards a single job title, such as Arista software, full stack software developer, full stack software developer, or data analyst. No, let's do a non. So I did tech do that, or sales manager. If you try to have a resume that has every skill that is good for every job, you will fail. Is that clear? Chat has gotten real silent. I hope that is clear to people. I am still checking to make sure I can be heard. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. I know this is very the Bear. What are you doing? Come on. All right. Come on, Bear. Come on. Okay, you're gonna be right here. All right. So resumes are job title. Your resume should be tooled towards a single job title, such as barista, full stack software developer, or sales manager. If you try to write a resume that's good skill for every job, you will fail. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. God, it's gonna be word of text. It's gonna be too much text. All right. You know, I should title the template and do the little example of it, but I can do that later. But it's not designed to make use of this. Okay, so S. Okay. To fail. For our example resume, going to use a barista / food server job description. Job description. And build our resume. Now, I'm going to take a break. I am saving real quick and taking a break. My brain. All right, let's go back to a actual video game. It's time for some Loop Hero. All right. Oh, you know what? I need to actually save this. Okay. That is good. All right, there we go. And then let me look at yours real quick. I'll be honest. Is there anything in these qualifications? Oh no, there it is. It just didn't load. All right. I'll be honest. Is there anything in these qualifications? Oh no, there it is. Put your high school that you graduated with a high school diploma. probably would not put your degrees. Yeah, don't put your degrees. Put your guard card, identification number, or whatever. Hmm. I'll be honest. I feel like you should apply for this anyway. You may not be qualified, but this is worth a shot. Um, because I can't imagine a lot of people with this experience would actually apply for this third shift. Uh, but they do have a bachelor's degree in protective service, business, or related field. I You can put your guard card number. I don't know if you need to or not, but you should say guard card number upon request, or give it to them so they know it's true. But they specifically say bachelor's degree in protective service, business, or related field. That's a huge range. I would put one of your bachelors that is closest to it, or that you took any criminal justice course or anything, because that's huge. There's a huge thing. And I put your proficiency with Microsoft Office and how you worked in a team environment and multitasking. I think that's good. I wouldn't worry too much about all the other stuff. They are asking for quite a bit for 16.50 an hour. Yeah, psych might count. Put your psych degree, put your guard card, show that you've worked in a team environment, and you have Microsoft Office or Google application, and I think you are good. Yeah, crisis management as well. Put that. I think that's fine. Again, you're also competing based on how many people are applying, and I don't know how many people would apply to a 16.50 an hour job that have 8 years of military experience or 2 years of public service. So, you know, yeah, that's probably not a lot. I mean, I'm sure maybe there's one or two, but like I can't imagine there's a ton. So that is what I would do, because there's not a lot they can do with that. That's I don't like swamp. I do want to try the chrono field. Yeah, I think you're qualified enough for that role. Again, I really think people should do it if they're like 75% of the job, and I think you are at least 75% because like that degree could be a lot. What is related is psychology related. I don't know. You can find out. So, but yeah, I think you're fine with a lot of that. I just can't imagine there's a ton. That doesn't mean you're like instantly gonna get it, but there's. So I needed a graveyard, no, a vampire and a town. That is what I needed. Okay. Let's do this here. So, okay, and then we're gonna do a vampire here. What do I need? I need a vampire in a town. And we're gonna do a crystal here. Crystals are able to reflect light from the rising sun, doubles the effect of the day's passing. Did I put the psych degree for all the guard jobs? I don't know the other ones, but yeah, psych degree seems fine. If they require it, I think a psych might be the better one out of the ones you have. And if they say they don't require that at all, then maybe don't put any degree. But that one specifically said a degree is something that you may meet the qualifications for. And it's the only one that's unarmed and graveyard. I, ooh, I really hate to say this. Maybe Craigslist as well. I can't imagine there's a lot of graveyard shift jobs. Some of them might not even be correctly, given. So, okay, the blood tree, I need a forest for. Like, there are not a ton of actual, you know, uh, jobs like that. So, hungry eyes follow your eyes from grass, mountain. And then I don't know. Do I need enough of these? Because I feel like I'm healing enough. I'm thinking graveyard because you just got to get there at least already waking up 2 p.m. Yeah, I mean that's fair. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. Just there's not a ton of third shift. Also, you may want to just look for third shift because they're so hard to find that it's very likely they're going to make exceptions. It's just that's the nature of the third shift. Not many people want to do it. It's always difficult to find. Spider. No, I needed. Actually, vampires are brutal. Oh, that is a shield. Don't know if I like it though. Oh, I hate these vampires. Ugh, and I don't have anything good here. All right. If I heal 30%, well, some security guards can just kind of pick up the shifts. Yeah, no, I don't think it's a bad idea. Just you may not be able to directly search for that kind of thing. Uh, you may just have to search through the regular jobs and, you know, hopefully find one that works. I feel like there's got to be something with these meadows. Like, I don't. There's got to be a transformation. I already did 9 by 9, I think, right? Do, 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 do. Let's see. So, how does regeneration work in this game? Attack speed count. Yeah, that is way better. And then we'll do a rock. Um, better weapon, better shield, but not by much. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, I don't have a single town. And then we are going to go back. Ah, that spider was brutal. Vampire temperature, all HP per day, 18 plus. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. All right. And then I need a town, so I can just do this. Okay, and then I can't make any of that. Oh my gosh, this is just a terrible start. Can have evasion, have vampirism. Mm. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. There we go. Let's just do a meadow over here. I don't think that matters, but... Oh, gosh! Okay. Okay, so the village is here. Can I eat? I don't think I'm gonna make it. This is like the worst run I've had. Yeah, I got crushed. I almost found that like for event setup and management work. I mean, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It doesn't. Well, it depends on what it is. Like, there's definitely scams, but you kind of got to find out towards the interview. Honestly, that's really one of the only ways to do it. When they sent me the tax papers, they were for 2020. That's weird. Uh, Grove. Smack. Spider. Okay. I do want that. And when I asked them politely for proper... Oh, yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then that might have been a scam. I'm not sure what it was, though, what the scam was, but if they ghosted you after asking for the right stuff, sketch. But I mean, that's the problem, is you're not going to really be able to tell a job is, like, a scam until you kind of go through with it. So, it's just the nature of it. Okay, why is my computer doing weird stuff? Sorry, give me a second. There we go. Computer was doing weird. Okay, why can't I see? Steal socials? I mean, maybe. That's always a possibility, but every time I have to fix this. Alright, give me a second. Okay. There we go. I have found that most scams are not just the social stealing. Like, it's obviously part of that, but a lot of them, I feel like it's more to try and get you to pay for something. Like, that's usually the case. Okay, so a village is here. And then I do need the vampire here. Because it turns into something useful after 3 days. Okay, and then can I put... Oh, I can put the wheat fields next to it. Yeah, I was too, like, suspicious. Yeah. Like, a lot of the scams are the ones where they get you to cash a check or something. That's usually the case. Nobody's next to a village. Temple ceiling and adjacent spawns a scarecrow. Alright, I do want this. Its roots devour enemies that have less HP. And then let's do a battlefield. Do I do another grove? I just haven't found the point of the groves yet. They do enable the blood trees, which does help because it lowers things if they have 15% or less, but those wolves are also very tough to beat. And then I think I want this here. Yeah, equipment or stuff, and then I hate physical. Yeah, that's usually the scam, is the physical thing scam, where they want you to go in and they'd be like, "Oh, you need to cash these checks," and they're like, "Okay," and then you're on the hook for all of it. So regain per second, is it 1.2 per second? It is, but evasion, which is better. A lot of extra HP though. Or gift cards? Yeah, the gift card scams. Does a graveyard go to a... maybe a cemetery should go here? No, I don't know the cemeteries. There's gotta be something special for them. Um, yeah. There is a guy who does scam baits who usually actually comes on before me in the time slot, which was interesting. He will waste their time for hours, which I think is it's great. I like that. You know, they are scam artists, and I do not like them. Is there like blood on this wheat field? Also, is the day? Okay, we're on loop 3. 8 damage defense. Sure damage. No, we want more. Oh gosh. Okay. So I need this to turn into something useful in a couple of days. I just need to survive it. All right. What is this? Every morning, Hero Sword is filled with sunlight, causes its next attack to do. I don't get why that's good. Upon hit of stunning a target. Ooh. Each time that passes through a tile, he will heal. Let's do the heal again. I feel like that is useful. Kitbog, Scammer, Payback, Legend, Dim Browning. He's called, I followed him. He's like Ultimate Scam Baiter or something. I think that was what his name was. Okay, can I cause them to be transformed into anything? I do know I need this. And then the rock. Okay. We're good so far. Can I even see through my... Let me go to my channel, back to Twitch real quick. I just don't want it to... Let's see, is this gonna... Ultimate Troll Scam ASMR. That's his name. No, not ASMR. It's called Ultimate Troll Scam Baits. That's what he's called. So he uses a fake thing. It's pretty cool. In fact, I might do a raid on him when I leave. So no, they are very long. Scammer voice ASMR, right? Yeah. Okay, so now we healed. Okay, this is much easier. Like, I'm not sure how much things get based on, like, damage in this. Like, how do I get better stuff? Is it just based on random, or... And there is a goblin thing. What do I do with the goblins? Ooh, ring. Okay, that is attack speed. Yeah, why not? I feel like this is just so much better. This is max HP and damage per and regain. Kind of lower, but I have the tile thing, so I feel like that's better. Man! All right. Oh, haha. Let's do this. Stupid goblins. Okay, this is almost work better. Okay, I do wonder what the vampire ghoul thing is going to turn into, because like that's what I really want to know. Okay, we have that. Okay, we're good with that. I probably need a better weapon. This is the part I'm worried about, because these things are tough. Oh! Ah! Ah! Victory! What does it turn into? Get away from me, vampire! Damage and evasion. No, okay. That was actually pretty good. Ooh, this is a better damage, counter, and evasion, and vampirism. Let's go. Okay. Turns into something useful after 3 days. What is that 3 days? I want to know. All right. Uh, every potion used. Damage is increased by defense value. I have 14, so that's 2 or 3. Okay, let's do this. Deals you a full hand of Oblivion cards. Every counter heals the hero. Your hero rushes battle headlong, and his first attack has the chance to stun each enemy. Okay, so what is my counter chance? 16. I feel like that's solid. Okay. Yeah, now we're cooking. Okay, something changed, and I am afraid of what it did. The Blood Grove didn't change. Ah, Ounce Lands. The village is thriving under the vampire's protection? Okay, so it just super heals me. That is interesting. Okay, so nothing matches that gemstone. It's not even close. Oof. So there's like one really good thing in it, and the rest are mid. Okay, so I need attack speed. I need counter. Damage to all. This is so worse. I don't like any of these. Okay. I feel like I need more counters. What is this? Damage to all regain, attack speed. Alright, there we go. The Blood Tree. Where does this go? I cannot put it anywhere. Can do a grove here. Okay, and then I want to do a meadow because that gives me a change, which is what I need. I need the notion change. It's nothing that matches that. I feel like you opened up a boost, like you bought like the equivalent of 100 booster packs of like a card in a card game, and you're just like, ugh, nothing good. Banister appears for every 2 village tiles. Okay, we're good for now. I don't want any more of those rat things. Okay, and now we can do this. How much is this going to get? 79 or 30? Question, should I leave? Or should I keep going? I feel like this is one of the best runs I've had, and I think I need to beat the boss. Okay, Okay, something just appeared. I don't know what. I saw a flash of light, and I don't know what it was. I mean, if Nova believes in it, and I guess you do too, then that's good. So, rock. I don't need rock. I do need meadow. And then rock. Rock. Okay, and what do I do with the cemeteries? Right? Like, you have a friend that's like, this is gonna make money, and you trust them, then you, or partner, you're like, I do. I don't blame you. I know nothing about that kind of thing, but if they say it works, it sounds like they know what they're doing. Okay, what appeared here? Was it just a quest? It was a quest. Okay. Oh. That was a good shield. So more defense, more counter, and regain. Yeah, this is exactly what I want. I now have a 17% chance of countering. Okay, and this is a... Oh god, there's so many things going on. Okay. And let's do a meadow. And a meadow. A hungry grove. It is in constant agony. What is irrational existence? Jeez. Ah, you are back. I'm playing a little more of this and then I'm going back to the website. Alright. So, what happens if I do another battlefield? That doesn't look like anything. Alright. Okay. I think we're good. Do I just let this ride? I feel like I let this ride. Okay. We have a ton of HP. I am gonna do a rock. And I am gonna do a meadow. Then we're gonna do another rock. And then we're gonna do another meadow. And then we're gonna do another rock. And then a village should go here. And then a wheat field. Website design is grueling, yeah. Especially because I'm trying to make it not utterly verbose and just lose everybody. I'm trying to actually make them learn. So I need to not say a lot of information, but I still need to say enough information, and it's just like I might be able to beat the boss for this. When do I find out the day? That is my question. Okay, planning. I do need this. And then I'll do another rock, I guess, over here. Okay. Yeah, this is so far the best run I've had. Oh, counter and attack speed? I think that's what I need. Because I heal when I counter. Yeah. Defense is increased by 1 after every loop. I feel like there's not going to be any loops left. So I will do damage is increased by defense. You just realized it's Thursday? Why? What's Thursday? You need to make a rock video. Got it. It is Thursday. I need to make rock. Evasion, damage, regain. Yeah, let's do evasion. Damage to all, no. Okay. All right. Is this a ring? No, I need... Oh, this does give defense. But I need counter. That's good. I try to do one every day. It's tough. Doing a scheduled release every day. I get it. Okay. Good, good, good. Oh, I have so much loot. Do I quit or do I keep going? Because now it's starting to get brutal. Oh, this is a better shield. Pure damage. No. Because I need the counter. Whoa, that was a lot of stuff. Damage, evasion, damage. No. Damage, evasion, counter. Is that like the job posting roasting? I'm trying to do either a resume review or a job posting roasting every day. So I'll just do them here. I so far have them scheduled up to Monday. So I think I need to do one or two more so I can keep doing them, and then I'll do more in the next stream. That is my goal. Okay, where is the exit? It's here. Should I keep going? This is a question. Because I think I might be able to face the boss. Yeah, I think I can beat the boss. So right now we have a bunch of job posting roasting because I haven't gotten really any quick reviews. I think I have one that I need to do, which I'll probably do before this stream. At the next break, maybe. Okay, counter with heals. Okay. I really don't know how to do the days in this, because, like, it's... That just heals upon entering. Okay, rock. I had seen those, but I didn't know if they were, like, from streams. Yeah, they're basically from the streams. That's my goal. Counter, regain per second. I need this. I really was hoping for the boss. But I feel like I might be pushing it. This is the run. We're ending it here, because I don't want to lose all this loot. Defense, vampirism. No, I need counter. We're kind of doing a counter build, I guess. Or a counter culture build. Okay. Gosh, that's so much attacks. Okay, we're good. Yeah, this is that is a lot of damage. Evade, attack, counter, heal, counter, heal. Okay, this is better. Defense. Doesn't have counter. Ugh, do I do an 8 counter for a 4 heal? Oh, this is good. Yeah, let's... I think that was the right choice. I hope I didn't just break my game. Oh my god, this is the 3rd time I've had someone do this best viewers thing. Like, ugh. There you go. Get out of here. We ain't doing that. I'm all natural. Okay. We do this here. And then we'll do a meadow over here. And then we do a wheat field here and a wheat field here. And a meadow here. Okay, and then that should be good, because I don't want to push my luck too much. Because we have to get through this entire beast of a train to get back. Like, I kind of wanted to fight the boss, but I don't know what summons them. So... Alright. Fighting these guys. I don't know. Okay, so 620. I'm slowly losing health. Okay, cool. All right. Is this better? Evasion, damage to all. Evasion 14. No, I feel like not. Heck yeah, I can share these without Facebook. Nice! Obsidian. Truly the rock of rocks. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, yeah, I am ending this run after this because this is too good. I do not want to push my luck, which I honestly think I probably already am. This is defense and more vampirism. I feel like that's good. So I need to make it to here. This is my favorite. Nice. Ooh, I like some of these effects, man. We found a rat in the house. Ew. That's gross. Uh, we either keep it as a pet or leave it. Like, there's no. All right, I need to not have this here. I don't know what. There's got to be something that transforms with this. Is there anything here? What? Oh, okay. Nope. I summoned the Lich. Okay. That's. Got it. Wasn't expecting that. I mean, either release it in the wild, keep it as a pet, or. Uh. Rathu? Oh, I love Rathu. Rathu is a great name. Okay. Yep, this is gonna be the fight. Okay. Oh, the Lich. Okay, is this better? Better defense, less counter. Probably still better though. Yeah, Rathu is great. How is it possible? Shut up! We have a score to settle. Okay. Health and damage are increased by 5% for every Lich Palace. What's Lich Palace? What are Lich Palaces? Oh god. Enhanced by. What are Lich Palaces? No, he's not gonna make it. No, I'm not gonna make it. He's too strong. Fine. Oh, that sucked. Oh, there was so much there. All right, can I get anything? Oh, that was so bad. I had such a good run. Okay. Dang it. Unlocks a new class, Rogue. Ooh. Ugh. All right, I am gonna go to the restroom because an ad's about to come back, and I'm gonna try and work a little bit on the website. So, before ending it in about an hour. All right, so I will be right back. Oh, hi there, Bear. Oh, it's a good stretch, buddy. Bear, did you fart? You look happy about that. It smells. Ugh. There, why? Alright, I'm back. Let's try to do a little more of the website, because I need to. Should I do tonight's video on Emerald's Aquamarine Barrel? Do it on the differences between zircon and cubic zirconia. That's what you should do. Is between the difference of both of them. I still love the name Rathu. Rathu was great. Rathu is such a good name. Okay, then I guess Aquamarine. You know what? Barrel. Let's do barrel. So. The fun facts are 5 fun facts about a specific thing. Alright. Alright, what is a resume? This is so boring, though. How do I make that not suck? Because this is what I'm having trouble with. Like, I get the formatting. The formatting I get. I have the rules over here, which is just right over here. But, like, how do I make this not just so snore? Like, how do I make a resume template, which is about an inherently just form? Is this just maybe this just needs to be a video? Maybe just a series of videos? Is barrel cancerous to people who mine it? A fun fact? That is the opposite of a fun fact. If you have to mention cancer in anything, it is rarely ever going to be a fun fact. I do not know a fun fact about cancer. That is, unless you were talking about, like, astrology. Yeah, like, unless it's specifically about the zodiac sign or whatever it is. No fun fact is with cancer, unless, like, fun fact, we've eliminated it. They just, at no point would I ever consider that a fun fact. Okay. Like, maybe that's the problem. Maybe this just needs to be a video. I think this needs to be a video series. So sure, I will give you a fun fact. A fun fact is a fact that does not involve a horrible amount of injury or death. Those would be fun facts. That noodles, here's a fun fact. Pasta was basically invented in China. While other cultures did obviously have noodles, their noodles specifically went to Italy at some point in the way past, and that is one of the reasons they are pasta-based. I believe that is. I looked that up a while ago, so that is a fun fact. Should this just be a video information series? Because this is, like, would I even read this? I don't know how to make this fun with pictures. I'm able to incorporate it by talking about how you need to be careful when processing it. I mean, you could be like, fun fact, they need to process this by doing X and Y for safety. That might be the way to do it. Because, like, information... How do I make this not boring? It's got to be a video, right? You know what? I am going to ask you all in chat, because I really do want an answer to this, is... Would you watch, like, a 60-second video on this? On, like, parts of a resume? Or... should I just have this written down? Maybe I can write it in a fun way? Maybe that's the way. I have to write it in a fun way. And then maybe do a video information series about it. Yeah. I think both are good. That's true. Honestly, I don't use editing software. That's how new I am to it. I literally just use the stuff that YouTube and stuff gives. I do the whole take and I put it on, which probably not great, and I need to learn it. So I can't really help you there. I would advise you to write it and have a video. Yeah, I'm just wondering if the writing should be more about like the formatting, because like this is the format. This is just for me to keep track before I do it. I'd like to watch a video about a topic interesting, but if you want to have something and it only exists in video form, yeah. Should they be the same thing? I mean, they should still be the same thing. I would recommend Clip Champs. Okay. Because now I'm like, so this would be the thing. I do want to do a video on this. I think this is the correct choice, but should they be exactly the same? So should I write this out and then do a video that is exactly the same? Uh, yeah, they probably should have the same content. So I think I may need to make this not boring. So I think what I'm going to do is write it all out and then probably rephrase it in a way that is not. Yeah. So also in writing, you can link to other stuff. That's true. I do like this. Here's the best resume template you will ever seen. Uh, ever see. And then if you need more convincing, okay. Don't believe me? Well, that hurts. But let me prove to you why it is and to you why every career coach and influencer gets resumes wrong and how it hurts you. There we go. That's a better sentence, right? Boom, bop, boom. Everybody else is wrong. I'm right. So also in writing leads the others up. Yeah. Okay. Huh. Don't believe me? Well, that hurts, but this should be centered. Okay, and then let's do here. All right. All right, so here's another thing. What is a resume? Well, it's a piece of paper that causes you stress. What is a resume? Is a form. How funny should I be? How funny should I not be? I need the template of this in my mind. And the order of it. So first we do need to describe what a resume is. Then following that, we need to describe essentially the formatting, which I'll probably have a direct link to, which will be boring. So the format of this should be, so format should be what is a resume, what is not a resume, link to the boring format, using a template JD, and then I think a degree of leverage. Yeah, I mean, I do want to make it funny. It's also like I feel like it's pretty tough in this because I still want it to be PG-13, and there's a degree of like how surrealist should you get with the humor, right? Like, should this be kind of more real in its humor? Should it be self-depreciating? Should we be doing more surrealist? Maybe all three. So yeah, I think I need to do that. So the way this would work is, what is a resume? So the very first one is not going to be that. It's going to be the landing page. So the landing page. So landing page, which is template resume, and formatting link. So that'll just show you the formatting. and then we'll get that. Then we need to do what is a resume, what is not a resume, and then link to the format. No, I don't think we need the format. The format should be in the first. Then I will need to do, so what is a resume, what is not a resume, because I need to describe it, and then maybe why your resume is garbage? Like, why writing a resume like a marketing tool or standing out is garbage? I feel like there needs to be that. First one, pain, suffering, and endurance. You know, Painted, I'm gonna just completely steal that. I really like that. That is mine now. I thought it up. Thank you very much. All ideas in the stream are mine, so thank you. No, I really do like that. That's humorous. I think I might use that. So I need to brainstorm. So the way I want to do this is I want to brainstorm the overall flow of it. Then I want to sort of get the basic information, and then I'm going to jazz it up with something that's not going to be just snoring, producing. Yeah, my IP now, basically. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You thought of something great on my channel. You signed the contract. No, that is yours. And I thank you, and I still will probably use it. Although it didn't even copy the right thing, so. Okay, so then why running a micro stands out? So how about instead of that, that should be wrapped into this section. What a resume is not. Or internally, yeah, what a resume is not marketing, and then why you fail. And then why writing a resume is why you fail. Then following that, what is a resume? What is a resume? After the landing page, we have a sample job description, because the rule of resume does in fact need to be resumes are job title specific. Let's see, don't we have a freelance writer in chat? I'm sure we do. People in chat come and go though. So, and I still need to do the basics of this myself. Just before I get assistance, but it does help to do this in front of other people, because like the hair tie's coming off. That means the brain juices are coming more. What is not a resume? It is marketing. Then following that, it is job. What is a resume? Okay, so this is where I have a resume is a form, and this is where I'm going to mention the D&D analogy. Then I'm going to do job title specific, which is going to be a resume rule 1. Resume rule 1. Why you fail if... Okay, you know what? That should be... Or alternatively, why you fail your resume. Do you use Obsidian as a note-taking and outlining tool? I have never heard of it until you mentioned it right now. How crazy is my hair right now? Ugh. All right. Then, following that, we have job description, which is going to be job description of a barista, which is going to be the example, and a completed example resume and why it's good. So, yeah, the example of that should be, so job description of the barista. So what we are looking for. Obsidian, let's see this. I just have an unholy amount of Excel spreadsheets. I'm saving this for later into tools. Choose another folder. Tools. So, I don't know if I have ADD. I will be honest with you. I may have a lot of things, but I don't think I have that. But I don't know. I have not been tested for it. I am severely dyslexic. So, which is more loopy and iterative? Refining your resume or Loop Hero? That is a damn good question. Person who sounds like an eldritch god. Like Narlathotep. I would say probably refining your resume, because as much as I try to have fun with a bunch of stuff, it's not a fun activity. Refining a resume is not a fun activity. I don't know anybody who, like, I get doing this because I'm doing this live is much different, but like actually doing it yourself is like boring. Uh, also, is this that's different than the one. So welcome to the chat, by the way. I thank you very much. I'm right now trying to create the template for my outline of how to create a resume. I already have it, but like there's so much bad advice on it. Like there's so much bad advice. And I want to create a little template that is fun for people, if not exciting, so they stop going with all these scams. Because I feel like one of the biggest misconceptions about a resume. Oh, putting that in. I meant I used ChatGPT the last time I had to update. I'm not a fan of that stuff because I don't think it works. If it works, maybe. But instead of while you fill out your resume, what a resume is not, we could do myths about resume instead. So I'm going to put this myths about resumes, which is that marketing tools. So I guess I should do like how a recruiter uses a resume. Actually, yeah, I think I want to put that here. So this is going to be, also, I love the fact that the first time you're hearing in the channel is I had Loop Hero, I just stopped playing for a bit, and now I'm on an Excel spreadsheet, which is going to be the most exciting stream you're going to see all day. That's a lie. There's only so much excitement you can have about an Excel spreadsheet. But I did want to say, what was it? Brain, just had it, slipped out. It was how recruiters use resumes. I think that is actually a topic that needs to be here. So, how recruiters use resumes. And then we're going to do the job description of barista. Then we're going to do the 3 types of bullet points. Okay, there we go. All right, which is going to be the hero bullet and everything else. So you really don't need the hero bullets much. An idea for part of your website is write a mock job posting and then what a mock resume. Actually, already have that. Literally already have that. I just didn't know how to do it. What are the key? It's literally this part. I'm going to copy some of this. So I just want to write down the format here before I put it all into this format. Yeah. So, because this is the overall format of this and the rules I want. I don't let Loop Hero streamers use spreadsheets to optimize their gameplay. That's fair. I mean, I've like only played 4 hours of it. I'm not very good. Like, if you want to come to a pro gamer channel, you're in the wrong place. This is a recruiter who helps people write resumes, and I lose at video games. I hit Plat in League. That's my accomplishment. And when I was like 8, I was the best Star Fox player in my town. So, Star Fox 64. I love that game. So, I love Star Fox 64. I'm so sad the new one didn't do well. We really want one ported to PC or something, because that is like... Star Fox is great. I love that one. All right, so 3 types of bullet points, then we go there, and then the overall structure. So right now, I should do, instead of 3 points, bullet points, we're going to do overall structure of a resume, which is going to be the stuff. And then we're going to do with the 3 types of bullets. And I think that should be good for now, because I'm not sure there's anything else after you do that. Or should that be putting it all together? This might be too much nitpicky. So I'll do overall structure of the resume. And then putting it all together. Cool. All right. I remember renting Star Fox 64 for Blockbuster. It was so good. I love that game. I played the heck out of that game as a kid, man. I loved it so much. That was one of my favorite games. Also, by the way, Nalathotep, which I know that's not your name, but that your name reminds me of an elder god. If you do want your resume reviewed, just let me know, or any other tips. That's fine. I'd be glad to help. But yeah, I miss Star Fox. I feel like that. I'm not even a fan of on-rail shooters, but something about Star Fox was so fun the way it was. Like, it actually felt more like a flight sim. So, I love that, man. That was my game. All right, so this is the overall structure, template, formatting link. So, going back up here, here's best friend to see. And then we're going to have the actual formatting and template link, which I will do. So I'd be way too embarrassed by rather my skills. Nalathotep, that is the point of this, is that I've told managers this, is they've looked at resumes and like, this is a terrible resume. I'm like, okay, but The person who may be the best candidate may have a terrible resume, because what if their only skill is not being able to write a resume? And I don't think you should be embarrassed about having your resume skills being not good, because I know the only time you use it is when you're out of a job, and then they atrophy. I specifically am a recruiter, and not like every recruiter is amazing at resumes either. I am good because when I was third party for Epitech, I would, on the phone with candidates, change their resume, which got them a ton of interviews. And that was how I got the 3rd out of 55 recruiters. Although technically I would have been 4th, but my coworker got promoted to my boss. So that they were out of the running after that. So technically 3rd. So I would not be embarrassed by having a bad resume, because a bad resume is most resumes. But I'm also not going to force you to do it. So if you need help, you let me know. If not, I enjoy the ride. So, but I don't believe you should be embarrassed by having a bad resume, because part of that is to learn how to do it better. Instead of saying best resume, practical or effective, I know that's a better word, because practical and effective is what we're going, but this is where the part where I kind of want to use more excitable adjectives, because I feel like so there is a recruiter called, I think, Amy Miller, who's really great. I like her advice and everything she does. I think it's Miller. And I have noticed that when I or others say the word boring or practical, I feel like it flows out of people's ears. But she has also been saying, and I agree, that a good resume is boring. But I don't want to use that word, because I feel like that's giving the wrong idea to candidates. And if you don't know anything about recruiting, you're going to go for the flashy stuff that the scam artists use. So I kind of want to use their techniques. The content is actually not a scam. To use for good, essentially. So I want to be hyperbolic. I want to use things like the best damn resume template you'll you will ever use. Itchy. So stuff like that, because it's like, you now know what a good resume is because you've been at the channel for a while, but others don't. And their flashy stuff, in fact, that actually is something I want to put down, is the flashy is bad, because they appeal to candidates, but they don't appeal to recruiters or managers. So how do you use resume? Myths about resume and why you fill out your resume. So we're also going to put why a flashy, shiny resume is bad. So, because this is going to be a guide for somebody that may not have even known what a resume is, because there are a lot of students that are doing it for the first time, and they're going to go for the flashy stuff, right? Also, I realize man, my hair is crazy. I need a haircut. Let's put this back on. So that is going to be my goal, because it's fighting this misinformation. And I think this is part of the issue with fighting misinformation in general, is the truth is boring. And people will say the truth will, be better than fiction. And I think that's true. You should know the truth. It doesn't spread. For every one truth, a lie spreads 3 times as fast. So I kind of want to use hyperbolic, crazy language, and then later on counteract that and say, actually, this is why that's bad, so that they know. So that's what I like to do. We'll see if that works out. Here's the best damn resume template you will ever use. See? Let's see. So here's the best damn resume template you will ever see. And how to format your resume like that. Which I think this will actually lead to a separate page with the resume in that. So I need to do that one later. So, because also, there was something that I wanted to know. This is totally off topic. I didn't even know this was a thing until this week. Is there's an actual association of resume writers, and I wonder how they got their accreditation, because a resume is something that is always changing, essentially. But there are some truths to it. So don't believe me. Well, that hurts my feelings. But let me convince you below why your flashy $500 career coach certified resume sucks. Okay. This is where I'm using hyperbolic language. Your career coach certified resume sucks. Career coach certified influencer pushed resume. Is that too much? Influencer resume. So let's just do influencer resume. Well, you shouldn't trust me in spelling, though. That is the one thing. A group of people who say you need to pay us for something made up, and since we have the money, we now have the power. That might be the case. I don't know. I'm not going to say they're a scam because I don't know. But, like, I do wonder why they're good, you know? Because, like, that matters. So, get you an interview. Let's do what a resume is. It should be this. This should be centered. What is a resume? Like, it may be they're actually highly good and they're skilled and they actually know what they're doing. I truly don't know. Or it may be just a scam that they decided. I don't know. And I wish I did know. So. But yeah, Nolothotep, if you ever want your resume reviewed, go to my About section and the resume review link is there. Or if you just have any general questions, just be sure to let me know, even if I'm on a rant. Whole thing is to help people, so. Alright, resume. See, I like what you said, and I'm actually going to steal some of it. Let's see, oh, we already did that one. Let me do this one. Resume. Doing too many things at once. Too many things at once. It's confusing me. There we go. And you put your thing there, which I'm blatantly going to steal right now. I really think that was a good line. A resume is foremost. Yeah. What is a resume? A resume. A resume is a document typically associated with pain, suffering, and endurance. With the pain, suffering, and endurance of its writer. And then I'm gonna do. I'm not going to do typically. A doc is a document associated. Is a document that causes its writer. No, maybe I shouldn't change what she said. I really do like it. I want to put my own spin, but it was kind of perfect. But I want to lead it into something. A resume is a document. So why does my taskbar keep popping up, man? Oh, is Steam doing something weird? Sorry, there we go. Is that fixing it? No. Let's do this. My taskbar is doing weird stuff. Okay, whatever. Resume is a document. Now, I think is a document typically associated with the pain, suffering, and endurance of the writer. Oh. I want to lead this into something, and I'm going to do the actual thing below it. I think that's a better idea, and I'll tweak this. So, is a resume. So, a resume is how a resume only purpose. So let's redo this. As you may tell from writing many a technical scientific paper. Yeah, I can tell. It's good. That's why I'm stealing it. A resume is used by recruiters and hiring managers to determine if they have the skills, the qualifications to be interviewed for a job. qualifications. There we go. So qualifications to be interviewed for a job. Okay, why does it keep? Oh, because I'm using a header, but I like the format of this. That is it. That is it. It is not. Finally, my Screes PhD can shine, right? It is a document that causes immense pain, suffering, and endurance of its writer. I'll tweak it later. I do like what you wrote, though. I'm not job hunting right now. My resume sits safely in the depot corner. Oh, it's perfect. Good. Look, I mean, honestly, now is a terrible market, so it's pretty good you're not job hunting. That's good. That's very good. So, especially because we're approaching the dead zone of recruiting very shortly before the boom, but we don't know how much of a boom, which is going to be what every single recruiter is going to look for. So, it says, market ain't so hot right now. All right, that is it. That is it. A resume is a form. There we go. Used by recruiters and hiring. Have the qualifications. Ad starts in 2 minutes. That is it. The purpose of a resume is to get you an interview. Nothing else. I can do that. So, into a job. The resume is not, and then I can do. Let's see, this is over there, and I can move this over here. I do like this. What a resume is not is the following. Why is that in my head? Not the following. Should I mention the flashy? Not a following. What a resume is not designed to do. There we go. That's better. That is going to be. And then we're going to use my favorite bullet points. What is designed to do? It is not designed to help you stand out. Do your dishes. Let's see, this is where we go back to the projects. Marketing. A marketing tool. It's not a marketing tool. What a resume is not designed to do. If you try and use your resume in any of the below ways, you will fail at getting interviews. And in this, I'm just going to say you will fail. I'm going to be blunt. I'm going to be very blunt here. Nope, what am I doing? I need to change the coloration to that. Oh, that looks horrible. I hate that. Okay, let's do that. Anyways, you will fail. So, in that case, we're going to do... Let's do... Okay, yes, add. All right. If you try to use your resume as a marketing tool, to stand out from other applicants, that is what you do at the interview. Okay. Is there anything else here, or should I just do immediately with the funny? So what you do at an interview is what the interview is for. For? As a placeholder or a... That's boring. It's a good way to spice this up. I feel like I should the first one be funny? Yeah, probably. Uh, should be laundry detergent. What do I say for this one? If you try and use your resume in any of the following ways, you will fail. Maybe I shouldn't do what a resume is not to do, and I should just do this as the first one and then put this in blue. I like that better. Oh, gross. What are you doing? There we go. Try to use it as a marketing tool. Okay, so Painted, here is my question. I want to say something like a plate for a large and unhealthy amount of spaghetti. Is this written correctly? Spaghettini? No, not spaghettini. Huh. Yeah. Curse you, dyslexia. Spaghetti is not a fun word to spell. Okay, there we go. Spaghetti. Should it start with A, or should it just be a plate? How should this essentially start is my question, because this is my writing stuff I'm not really sure about. So a plate for... If you try and use a resume in any of the below ways, you will fail. Should it just be a plate as a plate? I think it should be as a plate. As a plate for an unhealthy amount of spaghetti. That's the absurdist. As a marketing tool. Yep, that one is actually accurate. To stand out from other applicants, that is what an interview is for. So I wouldn't start with the analogy. I would say in plain words, then use the analogy to try home. I guess it wasn't even an analogy. I'm just trying to spice that up. That might be it. If you don't do it, you will fail. Yeah, okay. I think I see where this is coming from. So, because it's difficult to understand by the spaghetti. Okay, so too absurdist. So what instead I will do is I'm going to write this out right here, and then I'm going to put things over here. It's so tough to write things in a humorous way. Like, I could teach this stuff, but writing in a way for people not to fall asleep is like, all right. So if you try and use your resume in any of the ways, instead I should say. As a resume is a form. Okay, see, that's important. So, resume is a form. In fact, let me do this. I'm going to use the DMV analogy because I've used that before and I think that's accurate. Nova says hi. Tell Nova I said hello back. So, all right. Think of your resume not as a marketing tool or a flashy way to stand out, but you know what? This is how. Having a bit of to give you an example of how you should think of your resume, I am going to give you a metaphor about a metaphor. You know, okay, let me just write the metaphor and I'll write around it. I'm browsing LinkedIn on the side, and it's too bad I don't have any editing and writing experience in the crypto, casino, and iGaming niche. Is iGaming specifically like iPad games? That could be a couple of things. Like I hate the word crypto casino, but I understand what that is. And it hurts my soul. But I don't know what iGaming niche is. Like, because normally they'd say like mobile games for phone games, but or gotchas, or well, I don't think they'd actually gotcha. That's too colloquial. Um, I don't think it's colloquial, right? All right. Anyway, yeah, yeah, that's weird. Like, is it iPad? Maybe it's specifically iPad. Your math friend would probably know. Okay, so modern day recruiters are. Give me an example of anything in your resume. I'm going to give you a metaphor that has gotten people jobs about how you should think. It's too wordy. Stop being so wordy, Lee. Modern day recruiters are internal. Modern day internal recruiters. I'm just going to say, I know there's a huge difference between third party and internal. I don't know if my audience would. Should I just skip it and just say recruiters? Because I'm going to get a bunch of agency recruiters that are mad at me. Yeah, I think I'll leave that one be. Yeah, it's. All right, modern day recruiters, which this is hurting me because I'm leaving information out, but I'm going to make it palatable. Recruiters are. Here, let me imagine you are at the DMV in line to renew some government form, license, address, Zamboni. Is there a way for you to make little explanatory pop-ups? There is. I don't know how it's going to be in mobile though, because you can. This is why I actually like Squarespace. Is you could switch it to mobile view, right? And you can switch it in both. But that is fair. I can do. There is a way to do it. I'd have to remember. Oh, what was it? It was. There was a button. Paste as plain text. Clear formatting. Heading B. Just highlights. Link. Text alignment. Float. Oh, there was a way to do it. There was a way to do it, and I don't remember. You know what? I think I can Python it. So hiring managers. Yeah, maybe and HMs, and then if I do. Okay, let's see if I can do this. So I think it would just be link, not URL, file, email, phone number. Those are both not great. There is a way to do this, and I don't remember. Payments writer, HM's hiring manager. Is it subscript? There is a way. This is bugging the hell out of me because I know there's a way to do it. And I've done it before, but I did it a while ago. Can I do the URL? Add files. Hold on. Add a. What's it called at the bottom of a page when there's additional information? And you like the word will have the number 1 or 2, and then at the very bottom it does the thing. Squarespace. Add links to text. Oh, I forgot the name of it. Footnote. That's it. Nope, you're correct. Squarespace footnotes. Okay. Adding a little footnote number. Working on client is long. She's known to have some little footnote numbers. How do you add a footnote? Put a footnote, add a caret and identifier inside of brackets. You know what? Let me do this So there's going to be brackets. Hiring managers are the ones. Hiring manager. HM. So you know what I can do? H hiring manager equals hiring manager. They are the ones who the recruiter reports to and are the and who your future boss will be. And then I can add that later. Endnote, maybe. Footnote, endnote. I can mark this down now. We'll do it later. So, all right. So in that case, let's do. Imagine that you're at the DMV, a metaphor that has gotten people jobs. How you should think about your resume. Imagine you were at the DMV in line to remove some government form, such as your line at the DMV. I gotta go. See ya, Painted. Reach out if you need advice between streams, writing. I'll just catch you again on Tuesday. I'm not here to have this done immediately, so I'll slowly write it. And there's only so much I can do before my brain. Yeah. Good luck, Painted. You do your rock video. I think that is neat. Imagine you're at the DMV in line to renew your driver's license or update your address or get a Zamboni license. Your driver's license. Thank you. Spell check. Driver's license. Or your Zamboni license. Whatever. That's not important. Your Zamboni license. Cool. Okay. The Zamboni license, if you are cool. You need to. You will have to fill out a form that you hand to DMV in line to renew your driver's license or your Zamboni license if you're really cool. If you're cool, and the line is out the door. You have been waiting for 2 hours, and it is finally your time at the front. At the time, and it is. Do they call the number across in DMV? Yeah. So, and your number was called. What are they called at the DMV? The people that actually do the thing? Associates? Actually, I don't really care what they're directly called. I want to know what this will give them an example of. Front desk? A number was called to come to the agent. Is it the agent? Is agent? The clerk. The clerk. There we go. The clerk. You go up, hand them the form. They tell you you did not fill out Section 3, Paragraph 82, nor Section B. Fill that out, come back. They then call the next in line, and you have to go wait again after getting that information. That convoluted metaphor is what modern day recruiting, specifically high volume internal recruiting, which is what most people will deal with, is recruiting is. The clerk is the recruiter, and your document is your resume. They don't care if you stand out They don't care if it's flashy or shiny. All they care about is you filled out the sections correctly, and they can find the information quickly because they have a line out the door. Okay. I think that is much better. I know that's longer, a lot longer, but I think that is better. All right, and also I think that may be it for me after I post this because woo, tired. Okay. So let's put it down here. Gosh, this is so large, but whatever. Oh yeah, I am gonna head out now. This is enough for now. I got enough for this. I will see everybody again on Tuesday. I think this has been a very productive stream. So good night, everybody. May the job offers be with you. So yeah, no worries, Goblin. Man, this is wordy as heck. But I'll figure that out. So, all right. Night, everybody.